start off immediately with the show. So Smash JT put out this video the other day. This video, the master of clickbait himself, Smash JT. I mean, look at this shit. It says, Quartering professes his love for Melanie Mac. Oh, this is a Smash JT video, right? So just to give you guys some context here. So the other day in a vlog on the Quartering's vlog channel, he said that the only person in the world that inspires him, that he trusts, and he is so thankful to have in his life is Melanie Mac, right? Keep in mind, not his wife, not any friends, just Melanie Mac, an internet person, which is very interesting, which leads me to believe that the Quartering is extremely, extremely parasocial, right? The Quartering likely sits on X, sits on YouTube, Googling himself 24/7. Because if you're saying the most important person in your life is somebody on the internet, you know, and you don't like actually like live with them, or not, you're there's something going on there. You might be a little parasocial, right? So at any rate, that's what's going on. And of course, Smash JT's going to make a little fun of it, right? Anyways, so Smash JT releases this video, and Jeremy tweets a picture of it, okay, and basically talks about himself. And of course, it's a very Jeremy pattern where he talks about himself in every post, right? He'll basically explain his whole life in a single post, but it'll be talking about somebody else. But it's actually Jeremy. So Jeremy says, a 40-year-old man is churning out this slop at light speed. These losers are so deranged that they are completely incapable of understanding what friendship even is. Well, look, if you come out on a video and you say, this internet person, who I pay $500 a show, by the way, is the most important person in my life, the only person in my life to inspire me to be better and to lose weight, the only person, you're neglecting a very important person, and that's your wife. Okay? So that's a little strange. Everybody thinks, I mean, everybody that watched it was like, this is weird. This is very strange. That doesn't really feel like a friendship. All right. And I could wager that the Quartering wishes it was not just a friendship. But he says, what a sad, hate-filled little life to lead. Yeah, Melanie Mac has my back as a true friend. These stars are sad. Keep in mind, he pays her $500 every 2 days. Shit, I might take that offer. What's up? What's it? Come on now. No. So that rate, that's what's going on. So Smash JT is what he was talking about. This 40-plus-year-old man is turning out the slop. Keep in mind that the Quartering still has unironic casual racism, like in all of his videos. Like every time there's a black person here, he's like, hey, there's a black. Like, what the fuck? Is that supposed to be a joke? That's not funny. You got to be funnier about the racist stuff, because if you aren't, it just sounds like actually racist. And also the fact of the matter is, how many hundreds of videos did he put out about Brie Larson? Is that 40-year-old hateful slop? Is that deranged? What does that mean? But keep in mind, Jeremy is not, he doesn't hold himself to the same standards that he holds everyone else to, right? He's allowed to make videos about people. He's allowed to roast people. He's allowed to call people pieces of shit, deranged, unworthy, unloyal. But as soon as anybody else calls him out, he's like, this is mean. I'm calling the FBI right now. What a dumb bastard. Anyways, Renee Galarza with a 1,000 kick. 1,000 kicks. Sent Hypno a couple super chats Saturday. For feet. Bro, I'll send you feet right now. The hell you done? Every red boy, I'll send you feet. I'll send you both. I'll get PDH in here. Show your feet right now. Renee Galarza is asking with money. All right. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Renee Galarza. I love you, man. Renee Galarza coming in strong on the kick side of things. He's on the kick side of things. Yeah. Thank you, man. All right. At any rate, so let's see what Smash JT did to respond to this. Okay. Because that's very important. And then Bearing responded to it. And then everybody responded to it. And then, of course, the Quartering says, you know what? I'm going to call the FBI on everybody. Okay, on everybody. Again, the Quartering does this thing where he loves to lump everybody into the same thing. He'll lump everybody in, right? I don't know why he does it, but he'll say he called the FBI on everyone. That's what he's doing. The age-old lol-cow deflection, where if somebody, some crazy deranged motherfucker comes like to his house, or like threatens to come to his house, he'll claim that it's people that watched our channels and took our direction to do something like that. Although I know for a fact none of these people have ever directed people to come to actually see the Quartering. Ever. All right? And holding creators accountable because some random person that may or may not be in their chat might have done something is insane. That's like saying, oh, the Act Man made a video about Halo campaign evolved and somebody commented and said, oh, good video, and then went and killed somebody. You can't now arrest the Act Man because that guy watched his channel before. That's retardation. But something that TheQuartering is not above is retardation. You know, it's kind of his trademark, to be completely honest here. So Melanie Mack then commented and said, these people don't know that friendship exists because they don't know how to be a friend. Everyone in their life is just a pawn they use. Very interesting. So again, it's going back to that, well, these people don't understand, right? Well, none of these trolls actually have friends or girlfriends. They're all virgins. They're all gay. You know, that's like the entire defense. And I'm like, you know what? If that was true, why are you responding at all? Why are you responding at all? Actually, the person that he's responding to, Smash JT, has 2 children, I'm pretty sure, and a wife, and they go out all the time, right? And they look like they have a pretty good life. Sounds like he's probably just jealous, all right? Is that Patrick Power? Oh, my God. How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? At any rate. So that's what's going on. Nicholas Deorio says, the first sentence is a good summary of your current output. Yep. Right there, 40-plus-year-old man is churning out slop at light speed. That is literally TheQuartering. Literally TheQuartering. Reimp says, stop paying Mel for more than 2 weeks and she's gone, bro. If that's what friendships look like, I'll happily be alone and with more disposable income. TheQuartering then says, you understand we were friends way before tonight, right? Or before the show started. Yeah. What happens after you don't pay her anymore? That's irrelevant. That has this response has literally nothing to do with the question asked. Literally nothing to do with the question asked here, right? Eleanor says, personal attacks don't make the actual argument stronger. Most people know we can disagree without mocking each other. Quartering says, it's not a personal attack. It's an observation that a 40-year-old man with kids is making content like a 13-year-old. How embarrassing. Literally the exact same thing TheQuartering does. See, this is my entire point, and I've been talking about this for months. For months, right? TheQuartering literally does all these things. He's guilty of everything in real time. TheQuartering will make content like this about somebody else in real time. But then he says other people are 40-year-old virgins that are sad, acting like 13-year-olds. I don't know, dude. Going into people's DMs, contacting CEOs, and threatening to get people removed online for calling you fat or a cuck, that sounds like 13-year-old girl behavior to me. That sounds like what a 13-year-old girl does. Crashing out and deleting tweets like once a week or twice a week, that sounds like what a 13-year-old girl does. Okay? Just saying. War Wizard with a $2 super chat, my man. Oh, shit, that was the wrong button. Sorry. I'm late looking for a chubby bunny. What's up, brother? How you doing? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to the boy on a Monday. I love you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to my boy. So at any rate, TheQuartering, he crashes out on this entire post. Very shocking that he didn't delete all these, by the way. You know, I guess that's all you. Oh, actually, you know what we should do live? We should go to the hidden replies. Ooh. Here we go. Thank you, Dead Band. It's time for the hidden reply segment. Oh. Here we go. These are always real fun. There's the Miller time. Which, I mean, I don't understand. Like, why would you hide that reply? That's funny. What is he claiming he doesn't drink now? Why would you hide this? You know? Smash. He hid the one reply that tagged Smash JT for some reason. Face Legume says, see, the problem is you've literally never spoken about your wife in almost 20 years of YouTube with even a quarter of the passion you spoke about. 100%. That's what everybody's wondering about. Where's the wife, brother? Why is your wife suspiciously not active and not present and almost like she doesn't exist? You know what I'm saying, Deadpan? Art Clown says long enough to have had a baby. Hey, 9 months. What are we going to name it, Art? We're going to name it Art 2. The Return of Art. All right. Misty Mochi says, are you the type of friend to call out bad behavior when you see it? What about when your friend makes sexually explicit and derogatory comments towards women and children? What about when they double down on those remarks and call it totally normal behavior? Is that something we should call out for Christians? Are we not to hold one accountable for each other's actions? And we said that since the beginning. Everybody was kind of on the fence, right? So everybody was on the fence, like, what does Mel think about all this? Because she just must not know, right? And that's where the whole Chrissy stream happened. Because he has to not know. Because if you're shaming this shit 24/7 on X, you're shaming people that are alcoholics, you're shaming people who are fat, you're shaming people who are cucks, you're shaming people that are obsessed with porn, you're shaming people that do all these things, and it just so happens that the guy's paying you to be on a show is guilty of all of this in real time. A simple addressing, like some ranch dressing, a little bit of a dressing is all it takes. Now, would it fix everything? No. But at the beginning, Mel could have came out and been like, look, a lot of this shit he's done looks bad and is embarrassing and gross. I talked to him behind the scenes. He said he's not that person anymore. He says he's trying to get better, and he thinks that behavior was also embarrassing, and I'm going to help him get better because I'm his friend. You could have said that. Now, would it have made people not like you? Of course not. But at least that people would understand that you're not pretending to not know any of it exists, right? I think that's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brooke Looks? How you doing, brother? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's move on here. Hidden replies. Best friend of money can buy. Here's what Smash JT responds. By the way, of course, TheQuartering hid this reply. Not shocking, right? Smash JT says, attacking my age now? Your transition to full-on communist is nearly complete. I hope you're able to find Jesus after reading such a hateful post about me. I will pray for you. He puts right here, age shaming borrows from the same ideology that fuels communist revolutions. The idea that older generations must be delegitimized and replaced to justify new orthodoxy. But the thing is that TheQuartering is guilty of all these things as well at the same time. So I don't understand the point that he's trying to make, right? TheQuartering is like, everybody's a baby. Everybody's acting like a 13-year-old. And he's literally the one that does it. It's almost as if he doesn't realize that he started all of this himself. And then he fanned the flames his entire self for months. He has fanned the flames since day one. If he would have never went out, started freaking out on a stream and deleting replies and deleting his own posts and calling people psychos and freaking the fuck out and crashing out, no one would be talking about him right now. You know what I'm saying? They would have moved on a long time ago. But every Friday, he crashes out, freaks out, and then gives people content for a whole week. And then he nurtures that by saying stuff under his breath on his vlogs or directly every single week. Chris W. says a 40-year-old man is crashing out on beer and Xan because he knows he's broke and nearly at the end of his grifting, pathetical social media career. Right there. Another hidden reply. Why would you hide Misty Mochi's reply, Mel? Was the truth too much? Why would you hide it? He's going to hide that one too. Do a show for a month without pay so we can really see just how much of a friend you are. We all know you won't. Another hidden reply, by the way. This reply is a hidden reply directed at Melanie for continuing the show without pay. Interesting, right? You have to think to yourself. You guys have to really think about how this works. TheQuartering is going to these schizo post that he makes, and he's scrolling through every single reply and hiding ones he doesn't like. Every reply, scrolling with a freaking fine-tooth comb. This motherfucker is parasocially trapped in an extremely unhealthy way. Completely trapped parasocially, right? If somebody pisses me off online, I just lock my phone and play guitar, or I go to the gym or something, go on a hike or something, hang out with some bros. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, whatever, who cares? TheQuartering sits there and just scrolls all day because he doesn't have anybody. And I would wager that every single person that knows him in real life doesn't hang out with him anymore. He doesn't have any IRL friends anymore. They're all gone because he's probably fucked every one of them over in some way, shape, or form, right? I would wager he's the kind of guy that he will invite them to go out to drink and they won't respond. And he'll be like, okay, I see how it is, bro. I thought we were friends. Like a little girl freaking out. I would wager he does something like that. Haley Doll, with another hidden reply, says, you literally pretended to know nothing about your friend's huge controversy, which as a friend you should know about. So you're either a liar or a shitty friend. This is towards Melanie right here. Vaga says, cry harder, fat ass. Kind of like a 40-year-old still in TikTok, some Zoomers. Just like his channel was on the verge of getting deleted for. Bunko Valentine says you have to pay all your friends for them to hang out with you, bro. Aw, damn. Milla says you spent the entire Saturday posting on X all day. No friends, unpaid, no family, no kids, no career, no money, no respect, no dignity, no integrity, no testosterone, no masculinity. So I guess it's going pretty good, huh? Yeah, dude. God, what a beautiful. This is my favorite picture. I need to make this my phone background, dude. Hallie X says the only difference between him and you is his wife or girlfriend wanted to have kids. Yours probably visited reservation abortion clinics to stop you from having kids, to stop having kids from you. Yeah, well, I don't think they're together. I'm gonna be honest. That's my theory, is they haven't been together for a long time, right? You know what I'm saying? His wife's gonna accidentally appear somewhere if she's there. Gonna accidentally appear in a vlog or something. Raised Dactylian says, maybe dude should be asking what the oranges are for. Oh my gosh. Lord DS says, well, you sure ain't addressing the merits of the arguments made about you. And that's what he does. He just spurgs out like a little baby and trips balls. That's his whole MO. He just trips balls like a little baby. Now, let's move on to the Bearing response, and then we're going to move on to him calling the FBI, which is hilarious. I got to be completely honest. Calling the FBI. What a bitch ass motherfucker. God. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Another kind of cute post is TheQuartering, again, talking about other people and not really including himself, right? He says, in an unrelated note, Americans are spending far more money than they can afford ordering DoorDash. This isn't an income problem. It's a spending problem. Yellow Flash says the guy who spent $10,000 on a dirt RC track, used it one time, then let the weeds overtake it. Yeah. Kind of like somebody that took $80,000 of pure donos and then said he bought something for it, a K-Cup machine for his coffee company, and then ended up buying a Cybertruck instead. He'll never respond to those accusations either. You know? The Bearing said, don't listen to these chuds, Jer. They're just haters and don't even know what a true friend is. And this is what Bearing posted. He says, the definition of a true friend, a companion retained on an hourly basis, contractually incapable of disagreement, one who endorses all opinions held and all actions taken by the befriended without exception. Such a companion who is aware of the befriended romantic feelings and maintaining a state of a warm, permanent unavailability, the crush being neither returned nor rejected, rejection constituting disagreement, and disagreement not being included in the friendship package. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Has the FBI showed up yet, Cass? Oh, they're on their way. They're going to get our asses. They're coming for us. I feel it in me bones, boys. He's going to get us. Why? Why is he coming after us again? We didn't do anything. We're good friends. We're totally good friends, right? I don't understand why he'd come after us, you know? And then this is his FBI take. So again, I would wager that him actually contacting the FBI, probably a bunch of bullshit, because, I mean, imagine working at the FBI, right? Imagine you're working at the FBI and you get a call from some guy and he's like, hey, people are making fun of me online. And they're like totally harassed. Because you know what he would tell the FBI, right? He would be like, people are coming to my house and stuff. That's what he would say. People are coming after me to come to my house and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then he would have to prove those things. But I would wager he wouldn't do that because he would have to prove those things, right? That would be the issue. But at any rate, let's pull up where he said he's apparently contacting the FBI on everybody, not just us, on everybody. Probably the catalyst is apparently some kind of paid actor that was like, I'm coming after you, Jeremy. I'm going to get you, brother. I'm going to get you, brother. All right, here we go. I'm coming after you, brother. Shout out to Renee Galars at the top dog tonight. I love you and I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to the man on Kick. Thank you, brother. He's the top dog and he's from Kick. He's on the Kick side of things. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, buddy, and I love you. I love you and I appreciate you, and I'm thinking about you, brother, every day and night. Thank you, man. Shout out to the boy. Shout out to Chai T over on the side of the YouTube. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. So, blah, 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 blah. So some guy posted a goofy ass video talking about TheQuartering. And it's one of those things where I tend to believe that every time there's something coming out that could ever help TheQuartering out, it's somebody that he paid to do it, right? Like the red F-150 looks like it ended up being one of his friends and they were posing stuff. He deleted all of his podcast episodes and then claimed he was, you know, he was hacked or he was struck down. Remember that when he deleted all his podcasts? And then he claimed that somebody copyright striked his channel and got it removed, but actually it was him doing it himself so he could fight back and have something to say where he's a victim. I think the same thing's happening here. Some guy posted a video. Probably Jeremy paid this guy. I don't know for sure. That's probably what happened. And it gives Jeremy an excuse to claim he's contacted the FBI. Well, I got to tell you something. Regardless or not, if some random person says some bullshit, that has nothing to do with anybody else. Okay? Just because I call you fat on a live stream, Jer, doesn't mean that some random person makes me guilty. I have no connection with some random person. I haven't advised random people to do anything weird or strange or illegal in any way, shape, or form, and I would not do so. That's strange. I'm just like, hey, I'm going to call you fat and laugh, right? But he uses this as a catalyst to threaten everybody. I'm going to call the FBI. They're all going to prison. It's a threatening thing. Again, because Jeremy's he's a child and he doesn't know how these things work. He unironically is doing the Lolcow 101. He's claiming that their chat or their maybe theoretical viewer could do something weird, therefore making the creator guilty somehow. That's literal Lolcow 101 bullshit. Every single Lolcow's done that. The chat, they're guilty because this one guy took a picture of me at the thrift store. Fuck off. It has nothing to do with me. Good luck, The FBI would probably say, okay, we'll be in contact and laugh at your ass. That's probably what they're going to do. Let's be completely honest here. All right, boys. We're going to put a super chat goal on the top of the chat for the Go Boy. The Go Boy goal, like every Monday. Get on it, diggity doggone it. Here's your 10 Go Boy goal. Get on it, doggone it. Where is it at? Golds. The snack lives. All right, here we go. God, it's burning up in here. Why the hell is it so freaking hot in here? It's killing my ass. Whew. All right, anyways. So the quartering says everything the psycho is claiming is true, and I did in fact notify the FBI. He's not the only one. Their fans have shown up. You see what he's saying right here? He's claiming that my viewers, Luther's viewers, Misty's viewers, Kino's viewers, Dawn's viewers, Wormy's viewers, Darmy Wormy's viewers, everybody's Smash JT, their viewers are coming after him in real life. Therefore, they're to blame. Now, completely ignore the fact that I guarantee you none of these creators has ever encouraged that behavior. I've said it 1,000 times. Never go harass somebody. That's weird. We're going to point and laugh from a distance, and then that's the end of it for me. This is all for fun for me. I don't give a fuck, right? But he's trying to claim that the FBI is aware of creators saying he's fat. Therefore, they're to blame. The creator is to blame for him being fat. Yeah, if that ever worked like that, everybody would be in prison. Everybody would be in prison. Art says, I used my contact Interpol to nullify Jared's charges. Reverse triple Lindsay maneuver. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. No takesies backsies. He's done. Nothing you can do now, brother. You're done. Thank you, Art. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to the man. All right. He says they're fans, again, implying that everybody that watches any negative, video or stream or roast about the quartering is complicit in random people apparently harassing the quartering, have shown up at our offices, which he doesn't have offices, but okay, harass people at my coffee company, which no one knows where that is. Are we talking about Arizona? I don't even know where that is. This has gone way past internet laws, and it's been nonstop for months. So now he has the FBI on his side because I called him fat, or Luther called him fat, and his coffee company's bullshit, right? Or Flash said he's a bitch ass motherfucker or a cuck, right? Oh, suddenly we're in trouble with the FBI because we called you fat online. I don't know. There's this thing in the Constitution. It's actually the first fucking amendment. The first one. You don't even have to read very far. It's the first one. And that means I could call you fat and not go to prison. Okay? It does not matter if somebody has stumbled across my channel, Luther's channel, Kino's channel. Does not matter if they stumbled across it and decided they're schizophrenic and don't like you and went and tried to find you. That would be stupid behavior on their part, but that has nothing to do with the creator. No one told anybody to do that. Sorry, And Ginger says, hey, good sir, you gave me advice the other day about streaming. Got 500 megabytes upload as I'm in deep cut. Well, that's freaking awesome. That's enough. That's definitely enough. 500. Hell yeah, brother. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, brother. I'm excited for you, Ginger. We're excited for you. 10 Gold Boy Gold on the top of the screen. Don't forget, Renee Galarza with $10 on Kick. Kick is leading the way today. Super chats on the Kick side. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Mr. Renee Galarza. I love you, buddy. Shout out to Renee Galarza on a Monday up against the 16th naked snake in a row. So here's what this is Barry Scarebro. Scarebro says, hey, Quartering, you should just sue them in Canada, you pussy. It would be funnier and less gay than what you're doing now. This is why your career crashed and burned, because you couldn't just ignore it and address the legitimate criticisms buried in all the trolling. Exactly. Remember 2 weeks ago, Jeremy was going to sue all of us. He was going to sue everybody. You know what probably actually happened? He probably got with legal representation and explained to them what happened. And they were probably like, okay, good luck. Yeah, we're not going to take your case. What are you talking about? Somebody called you a name? Well, no, they're viewers. One of their viewers came to see me. And they're like, what does that have to do with the creator? Well, it's their viewer. So, they're going to laugh and be like, yeah, okay, good luck. Good luck with that, sir. That's probably what happened. And now he's moving on to, I contacted the FBI. That'll make people stop. No, brother. This is the Streisand effect. Every time you say some bullshit like this, it makes people just stream more about you. Now you got like 6 people streaming about you now. Simultaneously. You're screwed, brother. Because you keep acting like a dumbass. All you have to do is make a vlog. Be completely honest about your coffee company. Be completely honest about all it. You have 5 things you can address. The Ren Fair bullshit, address that, address the K-Cup machine, honestly, address the coffee company, honestly, address the dipping out of debates, honestly, address all these things, address the striking the channels, honestly, and then freaking leave it at that and never talk about it again. That is the only path forward. But I got to be honest, I kind of think that he likes all of this. At this point, you got to enjoy this, right? Extruded plastic dingus. I'm so sick of Jared's cry bully ways. Thank you, brother. First gold boy and the 10 gold boy goals. Shout out to my man. Let's hear it for the boy. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Oh my God. Thank you, extruded plastic, brother. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to the man. I really appreciate that. Love you, man. The Monday Night Gold Train is in effect. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, dude. Also, extruded. War Wizard says FBI just came by. I said I've been calling you a chubby bunny too often. I need to cut it out. Oh, I told them. I told the FBI, War Wizard. I was like, there's this guy in my chat named War Wizard, and he called me fat. Arrest him immediately. Right? You see how I'm joking around? Yeah, unironically, the Quartering think that's a real thing, apparently. The Quartering thinks that he can just call the FBI and say somebody's making fun of him. Can anybody in the chat give me an example of what anybody has done that is illegal, that is one of these streamers? One of the streamers that have talked about this. What have they done that's illegal? Called you fat? Said your diet was stupid? Said they don't believe you have a legitimate coffee company? Called you a bitch for running away from debates? Called you a bitch for threatening and then getting channels removed? Striking 14 channels? Where's the what is illegal? What did I just say was illegal? Nothing. Right? But he's leaning on the fact, like a true blue old-fashioned law cow, that somebody may or may not be a viewer of anybody's channel said something to him or made a video about him that was crazy. Therefore, guess what? All the streamers are guilty now and can just go to prison now. Okay, good. Right. So let's say you read one of the Hunger Game books and you're, not of the right mind, and you go out and commit some kind of mass murder, and you said you were inspired by the Hunger Games. Does the author of the Hunger Games get arrested now? Oh, they don't? Yeah, dumbass. That's how that works. Okay. If that was true, every single author, every actor, every musician, every streamer, everybody that's ever been influential, every professor, doesn't matter who you would all be in prison right now. Because you could always say somebody inspired you somehow to do something somewhere. Right? It's stupid as hell, to be honest. All right, Mick Stellar, you calm the hell down. All right? You calm the hell down, Mick Stellar. What's up, Corn Pop? How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? Yeah. My man. All right. So here's some of the responses to this. It says, Jeremy's strategy 101, make big allegations, threaten detractors, play victim, and run back into his hole when he receives pushback. Rinse, repeat. Notice he never addresses why there's a legion of A-logs. Slob with a god complex. Yeah, you ever wonder what that is about? Like, I saw somebody yesterday that commented on one of my things, and they said, you're just part of the cancel culture. You're just a cancel culture mob. And I'm like, you literally have no idea. You have no idea what cancel culture is. Cancel culture is when somebody who is 35 years old gets fired from their job because somebody found a picture of them as a 16-year-old with a sombrero on their Facebook from 2008. Right? That's cancel culture. Cancel culture is not getting made fun of, getting A-logged, getting exposed for constantly lying, and still having a platform. Jeremy still streams every day. He didn't lose his platform. He has not been banned on X. He has not been banned on Rumble. He has not been banned on YouTube. He still has a platform. He has not been fired. Right? Therefore, it's not cancel culture. Okay? People just think you being mean is cancel culture now. Like, Jesus Christ, get a grip. Okay? These people, cancel culture as we knew it is almost gone. Thank God. Now, will it come back? Maybe. But I see freaking actors sometimes saying some crazy shit online, and they're fine. Obviously, you've always been able to say like outrageous liberal shit, but I'm talking about like I've seen some actors say, and musicians say conservative shit. No one gives a fuck. So obviously people give a fuck, right? So anyways, the fat cuck doesn't do anything cool, just cries on X all day and watches the bull carve out his wife. Jesus Christo, brother. Damn, brother. Damn. Does this tweet still exist? I wonder if this tweet still exists. Let's look. Because I would love to see the hidden replies on that bastard. Let's see. Let's look. TheQuartering tweets like once or twice a day now. He's pretty much checked out of X because he gets ripped to pieces. You know? Ripped to pieces, brother. Interesting. Why is TheQuartering putting his workout bench in? Okay. He's putting his workout bench right next to his studio. My man, what are you doing? I don't want to walk 30 feet to work out. I'd rather just work out right here where I'm sitting so I don't have to move much. Yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose, right? All right, let's see. Let's see where it is. Oh, yep, it is still up. Let's go to hidden replies immediately for fun. Hidden replies times, boys. Hidden reply times. By the way, we're a tenth of the way to Naked Snake. We have 9 gold boys left in the gold boy goal with 49 minutes left. $10 super chats. Love you, and I appreciate you. Thank you for always supporting your boy. Killed it last week. We hit Fight Milk one time last week. Haven't hit Fight Milk in months, brother. And it gave me a headache and almost made me throw up. So it was a good time. It was a good time to do Fight Milk again. So thank you guys for that. Shout out to Kevin. I know it was Kevin, Kylie Gloff, all my boys. You guys are crazy as hell. All right, let's move over. So here's the hidden replies to Jeremy's schizophrenic tweet about the FBI. He had a schizophrenic tweet about the FBI, everybody. Give him a round of applause for falling into true law count. Bees, I tell you. Bees, I tell you. All right. Oh, yeah. Let me turn my chat on. My buddy Sean always watches the replays because he's always working. He's like, turn the chat on, you bitch. I'm like, I forgot. I'm sorry. All right. Diamond Dread says, Jer, you brigaded Brie Larson for months. Are you responsible for any death threats or calls to end her life that she received during that time? Well, Jeremy would say no because he never encouraged anybody to do so. Wow. Weird. Strange. Very strange. Don't understand that. I wonder if he ever factored that in. Oh, Mare Bear says, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you have nothing. You don't have offices, you loser. You have no proof of anything, or you have already gone through the proper channels to address it. You're just a whiny baby. You know what I would say? If Jeremy actually had legitimate proof of anything, that motherfucker would post that shit in 2 seconds and play victim. He would use it. He would utilize it. If he had somebody in his security camera walking around his house with a machete, this motherfucker is going to post that. I would. He would. Okay. He'd be like, this dude's outside my house right now. This fucking maniac, right? He would post that. He would use it because that would be a legitimate concern. Oh, guess what? Not posting anything like that. Not posting shit. He claims he has footage of stuff like, no, not going to post it though. Why? Too proud, of course. Yes. Maverick Cuba, what's up, buddy? He says, I got a big bag of seeds and I'm planting them. What the hell does that mean, brother? Talking about, is that like, you talking about like being on Tinder and dumping loads? What are you talking? He's always demanding receipts in the past and shown them, but not now. Yeah, exactly. Not now when it's the most important to do so. I don't believe that for a second, brother. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, boys. Oh my God. Ecstasy of Gold says, I wonder how many crazies went after Brie Larson when you constantly made fun of her on your shows. But it's okay when old no knees dead air Jared does it, right? Yeah, exactly. Oh, is he really hot? This is a great gif. This is a great gif. Like, why not just let people post these things? They're funny. You know how you could easily diffuse this? Respond to this and say, hell yeah, brother. Respond to that gif and say, hell yeah, brother. That's what I do. Hell yeah, brother. Miller time. Even though I don't drink beer, I drink whiskey and a White Claw because I'm a baby, right? Yeah. Oh. Theodore says, so you had no hand in the back and forth and you're just a victim? You tried to stop them from earning, so all they did was expose you to the world. The fact the audience they have are mouth-breathing retards isn't really their fault, but what you can do is they take accountability. Yeah, 100%. Accurate. Price of Freedom says, doesn't that make you think why they chose you as a target? What do people that are covered by Kino Casino have in common? Law cows, boys. That's what they have in common. Coffee Shop says, you're still going after Christine Sparkle to this day. You harassed her for years, but we're just fine with Belle Delphine being a cosplayer with an OnlyFans. You lied about harassing her. Hipsters of the coast and others. Yeah, he's done that shit before too. Damn, Black Hole Man went hard as hell. Look at that shit. Damn, brother. Oh my God, boy. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. All right. So that was the hidden replies to his FBI call. He's contacted the FBI to come after our asses. He's going to finally get us again. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Jeremy says, these idiots are ruining their lives. And by the way, every single one of these psychos I have on camera all look like this. Who are you talking about? Who do you have on camera? A random person? What does that have to do with... See, this is the problem. He'll be like, hey, there's a schizophrenic psycho homeless man on camera. And then he kind of weaves the narrative into, oh, well, this is Camelot's fault. This is Luther Morgan's fault. This is Kino Casino's fault. This is Don Flergeny's fault. These are all these people's fault, right? He'll imply that we are on camera. That's what he implies. He intentionally is vague so people might read it and think that these people are coming after him. Oh, he has Bearing on camera doing something. That's what he's trying to imply. So dumbass people that still like him read it and they're like, wow, those people are psychos. They're coming to his house. When in actuality, he might have one homeless dude rummaging through his trash. And now he's like, oh yeah, I can post this and claim it's all these guys doing it. Therefore, I'm calling the FBI. What the fuck? If you have somebody on camera at your house walking around it, you call the police. Why are you calling the FBI? What the hell they got to do with it? Call the local police, you goober. The FBI is going to be like, what? You have a local police? We don't have, you have a local police department. What are you doing? Call them. There's a homeless guy sitting out. Well, go get him. What are you doing? Like, what do you mean? What does this have to do with anything? Right? Well, you see, there's these two Canadian guys and they keep calling me fat and it's their fault. You see, it's their fault. Yeah, he doesn't sound like a schizophrenic at all. No. Irikaios jumping in the pool in the deep end with a goal boy! Oh, on the Monday night! Monday night boys! They're coming in strong, boys. Get on the train while the train is still in the station, boys. Oh! Pigalicious, what's up, brother? How's your weekend? Oh, I know, baby. I had a lot of oranges to eat. You know what I'm saying? Irikaya says maybe he is seeing himself on camera, but he's so drunk he forgot. Or he's so gone he doesn't recognize himself. He looks at himself in the mirror. Right, Irikaias? He looks at himself in the mirror. That's what happens. He looks at himself in the mirror. Every day I get up I walk through my empty house, through my gym that I've never used. There's no one here. I walk outside. I see all my toys, everything that I value that makes me the person I am, rusting away. Everyone I've ever cared about, everyone, they just stopped talking to me. Now all I have left is this giant house and this giant mortgage and no one to share it with. Every day, I look in the mirror and I don't recognize the person staring back at me. Why am I bald? Why am I fat? Why do I rely on so many substances to get me through the day? Please come home. Please come home. That's Jeremy every day. Every day. It's crazy. Annan says he struck down Baron and he struck Baron's freaking video. Since you could save a streamer from hunger, donate today, 1-800-GRIFT. For just 50 cents a day, you could help pay an obese streamer's mortgage. He took out a $300,000 loan against his house, but you, for just 50 cents a day, can help him pay it off. He bought a Cybertruck and he needs help. For only 50 cents. Then it shows like a sad picture of him, like with his belly distended. You can help feed Jeremy Hambly. Call today. 1-800-GRIFT. That is 1-800-GRIFT. If you sign up today, we will send you an exclusive picture of him eating spaghetti so you can feel like you're actually doing something. FBI, open up! It's time to shave my face. It's starting to get itchy. Oh, God. I hate having beards. I had a beard like down to here like 2 years ago. I was like, fuck this, brother. Gotta shave my face. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate you. FBI, open up. Mick Stellar says, give up the doobies for the jabber. It's the Doobie Doobs. Eating out his own dumpster. Oh, my God, he's drunk. He's hungry. The fireball has taken hold. It's Miller time, baby. Thank you, Mick Stellar. I love you. It's the third gold boy, best gold boy. Thank you, Irikias, Mick Stellar, and Extruded Plastic coming in strong, partying like a rock star with the boys. Oh, yeah. We got 4 people tied for the top dog spot, by the way, for some reason. Appreciate you guys. I can't top them all in, brother. There's too many. They're all tied. Mick, Eric, Plastics. There you go. They're all tied. There you go. Mick, Eric, Plastics, Renegulars. All right, let's continue, guys. God, it's hotter than shit ass in this room. Why is it so hot? What did you guys do to me? Did Jared come in here and change my damn freaking heat? All right. So he says, these idiots are ruining their lives, and he has all of them on camera. Maz says you literally took their channel down. TheQuartering, of course, sidestepping the accusation slightly, right? He sidesteps the accusation slightly, yeah? They were banned for ban evasion. Sorry, you're a regard. Right? Right? He didn't say he didn't do it. He didn't say he didn't do it. He's saying they deserved it. Ooh. Just come out and say you did it then. Who cares, fuck? I mean, you're already saying you did. But he's doing the gay female vague thing. He's doing the effeminate, well, actually, I'm on Reddit r/force cream pies every night, okay? I know how the world operates, unlike you. All right. I can do this and you can't. Okay. I'm big, you're small, I am smart, you're dumb, and I am strong, and you're gay. Actually, I know when people are gay. Okay. I can tell. I can see when you're gay because I am gay. And if I notice that I want to suck your penis and you want to suck mine, you're probably gay because I'm gay. That's what he's going to say. Chati, 4th gold boy. There's this niche within Lawcow sphere known as Gore World. Think like Slayton Sisters from TLC, but on YouTube. Oh, chubby bunnies. Their patience, 0 for evidence of fast food brain, Jeremiah. Oh, I guarantee you he has fast food brain. Look, dude. Look, God damn, I can't type in chai tea now, too. Nope, actually, chai tea's the top dog now. Oh, my God. I just realized the one from earlier, chai tea is the GOAT. Thank you. Thank you. So here's the thing that I'm going to guess here, chai tea. I guarantee you that TheQuartering, especially before his diet and likely now, eats fast food for every single meal. That's why he has visceral gelatinous fat. You only get visceral gelatinous fat like one of those giant green cubes from D&D, right? A gelatinous cube. The only way you get that way is if you drink alcohol daily and you eat fast food daily. You just become a freak. You have like fat coming out of areas that you didn't think were possible. Like the back of your thighs will have fat on them. Like balls of fat. They call lymphodemas. Disgusting. It is disgusting. Ooh, Jesus Christ. No, thank you. Thank you, Chatty. Daniel Robertson says, plays in the arms of an angel, and Sarah McLaughlin shows up to say, for just 50 cents a day, you can feed this Jer Bear as he looks up with sad eyes. In the arms of an angel, fly away from here. In the arms of an angel. That's what they do. That's what Jeremy hears in his mind. He hears that song playing in his mind because he thinks he's a baby back bitch victim. He unironically thinks he's like the biggest victim of all time. Please, someone help me. They're taking advantage of me. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, or you know, fast food and alcohol turns the human body into a shapeless mass of adipose tissue. It does. It does. It's spooky. They just become like characters on World of Warcraft, like Stitches walking down the road in Darkshire, right? A straight up abomination. It's terrifying. So here's the responses to they were banned for ban evasion. This guy says, okay, bro, keep losing. You're pissed they have more followers, just like every other account you attack. Stick to cucking and sucking. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Jen Shank says, you call yourself a Christian, but call everyone who disagrees you do a regard. You need to pick up your Bible and engage in some serious self-examination. Yeah, exactly. Melanie needs to encourage him more. Feltman Crothers says, you literally admitted to having them flagged down in DMs and in a tweet, and then you deleted it once you sober up. Well, here's the sticking point is Quartering in this response never said he didn't strike the channel. He never said he didn't. Bell says, since you're probably more sober now, how is the ban evasion when for nearly 6 months YouTube had fully restored their channels that you then had a rep manually delete? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Look at this DM right here. Look at this DM right here. This is the DM from Quartering. He says, I hear that. Taking down channels is something I have never wanted to do in 20 years, but I beg them to be reasonable. This is the DM right here. It's in black and white, boys, and slightly gray. I honestly didn't know about my friend and his shit. Haven't talked to him since. I have no idea he was such a degen. By the way, he claimed after this message that his friend that we're talking about right here still is hanging out with him. He says, let's put it this way. You say you get them deplatformed and then they sue for something like tortious interference. They can call your wife and sailors in as witnesses and they can get 6 hours to depose them under the oath. They can also subpoena your tax records. It's not fun. He says, yeah, I'm not worried about lawfare. My wife supports me absolutely, and their lies are literal fiction. So this is back, by the way. This is back when he claimed that he got them deplatformed for calling him a cuck. That's it. This is what this is all about. It's all about him being called a cuck since the very beginning. It has not been about some mysterious faceless person going to his house or going to an office that apparently exists. Nothing to do with that at all. It has everything to do with calling him a cuck for some reason. That's too far. He's too far. He's too much. 32 minutes, by the way. 6 gold boys on the table. Get the hell on it, doggone it. An orange, a red, and a pink boy from a rainbow night. And closing in on Naked Snake on a Monday. Thank you, guys. All right, so here's the DMs continue, by the way. We're just rehashing this just because he talked about it just now. He said, Josh, can we agree I can take their kick in YouTube, right? If I actually wanted to, they would be deplatformed outside of D Live in a week. I don't want that. I just want them to leave my family alone. I don't care how many Jeremy is a cuck videos they put out, which is what they do. You know, like I have a non-Pajit rep. He's saying his rep is non-Indian. You know that, right? One phone call and I can have their channels removed. I am dirt a lot with literally the tiniest request. By the way, keep in mind, he's crashing out because they called him a cuck. That's it. That's it. I actually think they have an incredible ceiling. They are hilarious. They just have to stay within the TOS. They don't have many attempts left. Keep in mind, he's like, I think they're hilarious, but they should talk about somebody else other than me. That's what he's saying here. That's what he's saying here. Right, Tricky? 100% what he's saying. Hell yeah, brother. He says they're amazing at this. The show is hilarious. I would literally be promoting it even if they look at him. He's claiming he'll promote them if they leave him alone. What does that sound like? Sounds like he's trying to bribe them to leave him alone. I'll give you money, brother, to leave me alone. Hell. You're going to have to give me about 10 grand a month. There you go, Quartering. Oh, shut up. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know that. I will drain him. But they don't understand the timeline. This isn't 2001. At least I will forever know my coffee is better than Peppa. What the fuck does that mean? He says, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes you think somebody is really easy to re-platform and it ends up being impossible. It's kind of hard to say the fat guy dresses like Peter Cottontail is posing an imminent threat. He said, yeah, that's true. Right? And then the next day, by the way, guys, the next day after this DM happened, the Keno Casinos clip channel was removed. The day after it happened. And I'm pretty sure the Quartering deleted. He posted about it. He quote posted it and then deleted it. Pretty sure, where he was like, "LOL," like basically taunting that they're gone now. You know, they're gone now. Boys. Don't know if I believe you, bitches. Don't know if I believe you, bitches. There's wife's definitely a part of the Mile High Club. Oh, oh. I mean, let's be completely honest here. And this isn't me specifically shitting on Jeremy here. This is anybody. If you fall under this category, you need to be listening. Okay? If you marry a girl who's reasonably attractive and you gain 300 pounds, she's having sex with someone else. And she probably has every right to, because you stopped giving a fuck. Because what would you do if your wife gained 300 pounds? You'd be like, well, this sucks. Right? Yeah, she's going to think the same shit. If you don't bathe, you're balding, you're spiky, you have clown hair, you smell like literal rot and shit 24/7. Because let's be honest, if you're 400 pounds, when you're 400 pounds, you're nose blind. You probably don't know it, but you smell like sweet rot and ass all the time. I promise you, you do. I'm sorry to be the one to bear the bad news, but that's what Jer smells like right now. She's probably banging other people if she's still in shape. Because what I've seen from his wife, she's in decent shape. Right? So when you're in decent shape as a woman, any guy age 22 to 45 will probably smash just to get, just to rub one out. That's how us guys are. Oh, you're not fat? Yeah, I hit it in the bathroom. Let's go. That's how we are. Right? Ain't nobody getting close to his ass. Shit. You have to pay her $500 a show just to sit around your ass. Damn, boys, I tell you what. No, thank you. It's not the right password. All right, boys. Get on it, diggity doggone it. Let's move on. Let's keep going here. God, I'm sweating bullets. I bet I smell like Jer right now. Not really. No, I bathed today, unlike Jer. Chai T says, let's hypothetical this out. Even if he was not guilty and not the one to have casino taken down, he has created the environment encouraging. Yeah. That's a great point. It's a great point, Chai T. Why? Why is that a great point? Because after this happened, there was like 3 Jeremys that popped up and started false flagging people. False flagging is relatively rare. And like 3 other dudes started flagging people as soon as Jeremy led the way with the flag. Now it's acceptable. Therefore, everybody's going to start doing it. And also, him not denouncing it immediately and saying, well, they deserved it technically, is giving everybody else the green flag to do so. Jeremy has also, as recently as last week, encouraged people to go harass businesses. He told people to go harass that one, that Six Flags or something. It was like an amusement park. Last week, he told people to go there and harass them because they had like a Muslim day or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Very weird. Very weird that he does that, but he says no one else should do that because that's evil. You know, I would just say no one should do it. How about that? Thank you, Chai T. I love you. I appreciate you. Chai T extending the top dog streak. Love you. Appreciate you. Stan loves hams. Damn, brother. Look at them shoulders, brother. Come on. Save some ladies for the rest of us, Stan. Jesus. How dare you super chat me looking like that? You're making me feel inadequate. I don't like it. I'm going to need some lateral raises tomorrow. Jesus Christ. He says, yeah, but there's a line. If he's in the corner, nope. That's what I'm saying, brother. Ooh. Oh, Stan loves hams. Come on, brother. By the way, 5 gold boys from the Gold Boy Parade. Thank you guys on a Monday. I think we've hit the Gold Boy goal every Monday for some reason. I appreciate you guys. The Gold Boys cannot be thwarted. They cannot be silenced and they cannot be stopped. Mr. Tassi says, I've been a fan for a long time, Jer. I support you for years. Then I come to find out from your own words that the money I donated for your coffee K-Cup machine was a con. You said you owed roasters in a factory and needed money for a K-Cup to bring everything in-house. I feel cheated. And he will never address this. He'll never address this. He'll never address this. Shit, I talked to somebody, crazy sharp. I talked to a guy in my DMs the other day that was a affiliate for Coffee Brain Coffee. An affiliate. And was owed like $300 or $400 by Jeremy, and Jeremy never paid him. I mean, this shit goes deep. It's crazy. Joshua Hawley says, then show the videos. Show them showing up at your house at your imaginary coffee company and put the doubts to rest of their police reports. You can't, and it doesn't exist. You're an addict, a sexual degenerate, and a scammer. Get in the gutter where you belong. Get in the gutter where you belong, Jer. By the way, keep in mind, the gutter is similar to how he smells. Like a gutter. Yes. Was it Philip Chan? I don't think so, no. Although I need to talk to him if he wasn't. I didn't know. Definitely need to talk to. We need to talk to all these people that were affiliates. Did he pay any of them? You know? Did he pay any of them? Because it seems like he might not have. That's the issue here. Oh my God, it's Enrico Palazzo says, oh, shut the hell up, you fraud. You have no proof. If you have them on camera, show the evidence. He will not do that. Trouble Turtle says, release the footage. He's not gonna. Hey, Doll says, show the receipts. He's not gonna, boys. Look at that. He looks like the skinny version of you. Ooh, damn. Damn, brother. You're going hard as hell. Howard says, they all look like this. Bro, aren't you rich? Do you not own a freaking mirror? Yeah, that's probably my favorite thing that Jer does. My favorite thing that Jer does is he calls people ugly, bald, and fat, and he's literally the ugliest, baldest, fat guy on the internet right now. Dude, I don't know about you, but if I was an ugly, fat, bald guy, you best believe I would not be calling anybody bald or fat. Ever. Because I would be opening the door in my replies immediately for people to get my goad. And they would, and I would know it's coming, right? But he doesn't. It's wild. Yeah, exactly, Dio. I mean, well, the other day, Dio, if you guys didn't watch Bearing's video, we played it on my Halo stream that broke kick. So he said, here's the context, okay? Count Dankula was telling Jeremy how proud he is of his autistic daughter and how she's making so much progress. And Jeremy responds with, oh, yeah, she asked me about double penetration the other day. What? And Count Dankula literally stopped and was like, what? What the fuck? That's the way the Quartering's mind works. He hears about a child and he starts thinking about shit like that. Why? Is that his humor? Like the funniest thing to him is like sexual things and children, right? Because I could see where he's trying to joke and he's just really bad at it. And I mean like horribly bad. And I would say it's only a joke, but there's video footage out there, a dozen video clips of Jeremy claiming that, you know, he's okay with 9-year-olds having sex in Malaysia because it's not against the law there. Therefore, he supports it. And just last week, he said 16-year-old is not 15-year-old's not pedophilia. You know, it's fine. You know, he's dying on the hill of like different terms. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you are now, let me clarify this. If anybody's talking about this, you're a psycho and you're fucked up and your hard drive needs to be checked. if you're a fat old bald man, that crank that shit up 500%. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Harvey says, "Hey, my chud, look like I missed you. Big ups on me. How you doing, Harvey? Welcome back, Harvey. I appreciate you, brother. Hope you're doing well, my man. Harvey has returned. Harvey has returned. Thank you, brother. Make sure you guys do me a favor and like the show, by the way. Dick Big Kiss says, to quote you, let's show me the receipts, y'all. What happened when somebody claimed years ago that they were getting harassed? What was Jeremy's response? Show the receipts. Jeremy won't do that, though, because Jeremy's not beholden to his own rules, right? Jeremy unironically lives the phrase, rules for thee, not of me, right? Show the footage. Show the footage. Show it, Jer Bear. Show it. You being harassed by stinky white incels is the fate you deserve, to be fair. Oh, damn, he got him. He got him. Damn, brother, he's getting his ass. He's getting his ass. All right, here's some more responses to the original post. Misty Mochi says, I have proof of all of this. If you have proof of all this, please post it. All you do is make vague references to this stuff, and you aren't giving the receipts you claim to have. Also, it's such an issue. Why not make a formal report with your local police department or the FBI? You tag them, funnily enough. He says, Jeremy says, I did report it to the FBI. I assume you can't read. Again, he did not address what happened. Misty says, I can read just fine. Are you able to provide documentation to silence your critics? No, of course not. Of course he won't. Why would he do that? That makes no sense. Why would he do something to silence his critics? You know? Oh my God, it's Enrico Palazzo says they can't read when this guy can't even pronounce the simplest of words on his podcast. This guy always sounds like he's high as fuck and constantly drunk like the loser he is. Damn, brother. Troubled Turtle says, how many beers deep are you, brother? It's Miller time. Oh my God. Oh, Bob says TheQuartering, it's because you lie about everything. Why don't you show some proof? Yeah, poos. I've never wanted to see someone's downfall more. It's been glorious. Feltman Crothers is reverberating what we've been saying all day. The FBI isn't going to do anything about people making cuck jokes about you on the internet. Yeah, of course. Of course not. The FBI is setting up a fat fuck task force as we speak. Oh, they're going to get you, brother. They're going to get you. We have another gold boy on the menu. 6 out of 10. My man, Billy Hatcher. Thank you, brother. He says, Tim dodged a bullet with Jared's offer. Jared's fatter than Boogie. Jared is fat. He's a fat guy. He's a fat motherfucker. And you don't get fat. You don't get that fat without reason. It takes a lot of work. A lot of people don't realize this. It takes a metric fuck ton of work to get to 400 pounds. A metric fuck ton. Okay. You have to be eating 8,000 calories a day. Now, Jared's probably drinking 20 beers or like an entire pint of whiskey every night. He's probably drinking 2,000 to 3,000 to 4,000 calories in alcohol every day. Then you add in his food, which is probably 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day. So he's up there, right? It's hard. It's hard. Billy, you basically have to have zero self-control. If you have zero self-control, you could probably do it. Harvey, only use me blade has a better comeback than Jeremy. What the hell does that mean, Harvey? What kind of magic? What kind of magic magician stuff are you using on me? Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. 5th of the way to Nugget Snake already, boys. Hell yeah. Shout out to the boys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with your boy tonight. Spam the like button if you can. Helps your boy out a lot. Spam the bees on Kick. If you're not a sub on Kick, become one. Helps me out a lot. Get the hell on it, dude. Go on it. He admits that he eats 40 nuggets daily. Like fucking chicken McNuggets? Jesus Christ. Jeremy's the kind of guy that will drink 20 beers and then eat an entire bag of 100 pizza rolls. He strikes me as that guy for sure. Is that Michael OPT? Hey, what's up, brother? He says, as someone with autism spectrum, this is deplorable and horrifying. He should be arrested for or be some others. Well, I don't think it's hard to say because I don't think there's any evidence that would suggest that he's done anything. So I don't know if that could happen. He's just said questionable shit in the past. You know, I at this point, I'm not going to label him as that, right? Because I feel like labeling somebody as that is like it's the worst thing, right? And you got to be damn sure they're doing something nefarious. Now we can say what he's saying is creepy as fuck, and I agree with that all day. But I'm not there. I'm not there yet as you know, claiming that he's abused children or something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a little too far at this point. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Chai T says, after the Christian grift fails, Jared will convert to Islam like Sneeko. Chystrodamas have spoken. Chystrodamas. She's adorable and she can predict the future. She's a clairvoyant. She's a dreamer. Thank you, Chai T. I appreciate you extending her top dog spot yet again. Thank you, Chai T. Will you make it through Ramadan? Hell nah. Hell nah, brother. Hell nah. All right. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. 4 goal boys away. 16 minutes left for the goal boy gold train on the Monday goal. We're so close. Oh my God. Look how close we are. All right. Let's move on to the next portion. I love you, Stellar Eclipse. Hijabi Gamer says, no, you whiny ass bent. If anything happened, which you still haven't proven, it isn't their fault. You're going to take blame for anything that happened to Brie Larson? What about the Muslims who wanted to rent a water park for a day for a private event that you literally told your audience to harass? We just talked about that a minute ago. At least Kino repeatedly says don't harass anyone. You push people to harass. You are a lying, scamming scumbag. Of course, the quartering, as per usual, completely does not address anything said here. He ignores this entire paragraph of the allegations of stuff that he has actually done, and he says, your prophet's pedo, opinion disregarded. Immediately. Didn't even address it at all. God, what a goober. Didn't even address it. He says, wow, attack my religion and not my arguments. What a leftist thing to do. Liking it. Oh, fuck. Feltman Brothers says, hey, weren't you just talking about how you thought it was cool for adults to fuck 15-year-olds like a day ago? You literally did that live on stream. Was it Miller time? Did you forget? I don't remember what he said. I think he said that it was called a different term. I don't know if he said it was okay. Maverick Cuba says, nah, man, I'm planting a fall garden. Don't be a Jared. Oh, God. I'm trying, brother Maverick. I'm trying, Maverick Cuba, to not be a Jared. Please don't make me do it. I can feel the cheeseburgers going in my mouth as we speak. Thank you, Maverick. Harvey Production says, only use me blade is an infamous drunk streamer. Well, I got to Google this now. I've heard that before. Only use me blade. Leg? What the hell's his leg? I don't want to see his leg. Oh, yeah, I've seen this guy. Oh, I've watched a documentary on this guy. Yeah. Okay, I know who you're talking about, yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I mean, Jared's fatter than that guy. There you go. The win for the blade. You know? Is that Stormy Field, Channel 444 for Weather Girl? Oh my God. The famous Stormy Field. How you doing, baby? All right. Next one. Salty Buddha said the guy who was talking about DP, about Dankula's autistic daughter, and don't forget the kids at Ren Fair. Yeah, 100%. Guess what? He has never addressed that. The only time he ever addressed it was he quote tweeted my tweet about Ren Fair, and he said it was normal behavior. He said every guy does it. Is there any men in my chat that thinks it's normal and has followed children and women around filming them saying he wants to fuck them for hours? If any of you guys in chat think that's normal? The men in the chat? You think that's normal behavior? Now, I'm speaking for myself here. Not once in my entire life have I ever wanted to do something like that, nor would I think it's appropriate. And I'm pretty like level-headed and reasonable and laid back. And that seems fucked up to me. He said it was normal behavior. Now, of course, he was banned nationwide from the Renaissance Entertainment Production Company, which is like 4 or 5 states that run the Ren Fairs there. So apparently they didn't think it was normal either. Jeremy also claims he's going to be putting out a vlog about Ren Fair, even though he's not allowed to be there. Interesting. Very, very interesting, actually. Harvey Productions, Jeremy followed kids into BMF and stole their Lego. Not bricks and minifigs. Come on, brother. Damn, brother. I agree, Chris Daber. Yeah, exactly. Let's pull up some of these chats. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Cage. Yep, Chris Daber. Normal behavior wouldn't even be able to think of the scenario. That's what I'm saying. I never even thought about doing something like that. Normal for a predator. Got him. Yeah, dude. No, yeah. Agreed. Mm-mm. Yeah, Dio says he was also on camera saying he didn't really care about his wife while doing it. Yeah, he's claimed he doesn't love his wife and he wants to move out into an apartment and get a 20-year-old girlfriend for some reason. I don't understand why he thinks he has access to 20-year-old girls right now. But again, Jeremy's under like a weird psychosis where he thinks he's the most attractive guy on the planet. He's the smartest guy on the planet. He's the most successful guy on the planet. And he's the smartest guy on the planet. All across the board. He's like unironically the most narcissistic man I've ever seen in my life online. He honestly thinks he has zero faults. Everything he says is correct and accurate and should be adhered to at all times. If you ever say anything negative about him, you're disloyal because he made everybody's careers online. He even tried to bribe the Kino Casino to promote their show if he stopped talking about them. He implied that in the messages, the DMs, right? As if he has some kind of weird pull to promote a show. When he was getting made fun of before any of this happened, before he flagged down channels, he only had 170 viewers on his YouTube channel on a live stream. I have 500 and I'm a nobody. If that tells you anything, you know what I'm saying? He's high on copium as well as every other drug he's been doing. He's on uppers. He's on lowers. He's on all of them. He's on lefters and righters, baby. Damn, brother. At any rate, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. How much time we got left on the goal? We have 10 minutes left for $10 super chats for the Goal Boy train, the Goal Boy party night on a Monday. 4 left. Thank you guys. Oh my God. A Dumb says your president's Purdue. Opinion disregarded. So is your president. I mean, you're not wrong here. There's religion's cult. Your God impregnated a 12-year-old. Look at all these things. All right. Okay. Now everybody's just fighting about religion, which is not where I want to go here. This is not what I'm interested in anymore. No more. Now we go to the Kino Grove. The Kino Grove, my favorite guy, because he just dumps Jeremy shit 24/7, and it's the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's the greatest shit I've ever seen. Oh my God. Wait, you can send $10,000 request for monies? Oh, bro, I'm going to send one to freaking Elon Musk right now. $10,000. Maybe just $1 million. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do $1 million. How about that? Hey, man, $1 million. What do you think? What are you thinking? You ready for this shit? Oh, by the way, if you guys hadn't seen this yet, TheQuartering shared his screen again, right? You know, he shared his screen like he does. TheQuartering always gets in trouble because he shares his screen. Well, he did that today, guys. Maverick Cuba says he will watch Ren Fair from afar, and film from afar. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, dude. All right. So if you look at his screen he shared, this is the TheQuartering screen. He Googled new product packaging with address on it right here. You see this? New product packaging with address. Trying to hide his tracks. Right there. Uh-oh. What does that mean? What does this mean? And he also has Kino Grove, one of his tweets, his post, bookmarked as well. You know? Which is hilarious. Okay? Which means he's literally actively following these accounts that are A-logging him. He's looking at all of them. He can't stop looking at them. He stares at them. It's insanity. It's absolute unhinged parasocial behavior. He can't stop Googling himself. He can't stop looking up stuff from himself. Here's his screen he shared right here. It has a Kino Grove post archived. TheQuartering posted, or he has a Kino Grove tweet archived. You see this shit? He's bookmarking his A-Logs tweets about him. Kevin PhD with the 7th goal, boy.
Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo.
Oh!
Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo.
My man says, been busy, missed my streams, but you earned this for making me laugh. Well, I appreciate you, brother. I love you, and I hope I can continue to make you giggle. Because that's what it's all about, brother. TheQuartering likes to say, "Oh, I'm calling the FBI." He likes to say he's going to sue you, but what it boils down to, guys, is this is all for fun. We're doing this for fun. We're having a good time. We're clowning on this dude that it lies like he breathes, so it's fun to make fun of him for it. I have a freaking hair in my nose or something. Jesus. I have a husky, man, and I swear they're inside me at all times. It's terrible. Thank you so much, Mr. Kevin PhD. 3 gold boys away from the golden shower party. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Shout out to the boy, Kev PhD. Thank you, brother. So as you can see right here, TheQuartering is actively archiving and bookmarking posts from his A-loggers, which is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. He's actively watching all of his freaking A-loggers, just shitting on him. It's so silly. And that's what basically proves that when you have a random YouTube channel pop into the chat and start tripping balls and defending Jeremy out of nowhere, like tooth and nail defending Jeremy, and they just created their YouTube channel a month ago, you know it's Jeremy. Every time he comes in the chats and starts screaming because he's a baby. He's a big guy. He's a bitch. He's a big old bitch. You know, he's a big old bitch. So in this video right here, if you guys did not know, TheQuartering's website has been down for like days. And this video, he starts begging his chat to build him a new website. Is somebody in chat? Can you build me a website? Where are we at? I was asking somebody that my like second week ever as a streamer. I was like, hey, anybody build me a website? I don't know what I'm doing. Right? This dude has been in this shit for 10 years and apparently made $1 bazillion dollars trying to get somebody in his chat to build a website. What are we talking about right now? You know? Would it be considered gold-plated ginger side? It sure would. All gold boys are welcome. Unless they're pesos. I don't know what it is about pesos, but you could shoot like a red boy, a quadruple red boy of pesos, and it's like 70 cents, but it says it's like YouTube thinks it's $400. It's really funny. So if you put a red boy gold at the top of the screen and somebody donates like 60 cents in pesos, it like counts as the goal. I'm like, what the fuck? Get your pesos out of here. No more pesos. All right. Let's pull up the video, boys. What's up, XM202? How you doing, brother? Welcome back. Oh, Japanese. Yakuza. Hey, my man. 2 away. Says working while listening with 150 SEKs. 150. Appreciate you. What even is an SEK? It's sexy is what it is. Thank you, Japanese. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to the boy. Coming in strong. We're getting there. Hell yeah. Thank you, buddy. Shout out to the boys. Thank you, Japanese Accuser. And thank you, bro. Man, you've been in here every stream for like the last 2 weeks. I appreciate you, man. All right, here we go.
And this is not a way to fix things.
TheQuartering is literally looking down every single stream at his phone, just texting and fucking around on his phone. He's quite literally the most like Gen Z person when he comes to his behaviors. He just is 24/7. He can't even stream without looking at his phone the entire time. This SEK is Swedish monies. Based. Who is even texting? No one knows. He's probably in a group chat texting people to ban people in his chat. I've seen him do that before. Do you remember the clip? Where he obviously told somebody to super chat him? Remember that shit? That was hilarious. Review Lot Lizards USA. That picture. Oh my god, dude. That's actual. What is that? That's actual like freaking horror. That's dystopian horror. God. He says, "Oh no, Chody, the FBI, they're coming for us. They're gonna get us, brother. They're gonna get us." Jeremy says he called him and he's got all of us. We're getting fucked. It's lesbian rich. What would her name be? If Rich transitioned, what would his name be? What is the rich name? Richard. Rochelle? What the hell? What would that be? All right, anyways.
You know?
Regina, there you go. Everybody had the same idea. Thank you. We got 2 minutes left. 2 gold boys left. Hot diggity damn. Down to the wire for the gold boy goal. Thank you, guys.
It's just not.
Old dead air Jer over here just sniffing into his mic because he's addicted to Afrin. My man, just get off the addiction train. Why does he have to be addicted to literally everything? He's addicted to porn. He's addicted to Afrin. He's addicted to Adderall. He's addicted to Xanax. He's addicted to alcohol. He's addicted to food. Can we just like drop one of these fucking things? Just one. Just drop one. Like once a month to drop one, dude. Jesus. Rashonda Quartel Jackson. Oh yeah. Has he been caught donating to himself? Oh yeah. He's also you know what he said on his last vlog, Rick Shaw? Jeremy said on his last vlog to not waste money on equipment. Spend $5,000 instead of on equipment. Spend it on ads. Google ads for your YouTube channel. That is the worst advice I've ever heard ever from a creator before in my life. Buying ads on YouTube leads to 2-second average duration and 0 feedback. It destroys your channel because your channel relies on average viewer duration and click-through rate. You know what I'm saying? Ads don't lead to that. They destroy your channel. And he actually told people to spend $5,000 on ads. What a detached moron, man. Darren, 9 gold boys. Uh-oh. 40 seconds left. 9 gold boys. Oh, my God. It's coming down to the wire, boys. Woo. Oh, my God. Yeah, maybe you're right, Sycon. Maybe you're right. All right, boys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, boys. Shout out to Darren. I love you, buddy. Thank you for the support, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Coming in strong. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. Shout out to the boy. Shout out to the boy. Yeah, I saw that, McSteller. I saw that. Saw it. Oh, my God. Holy ass. 3 seconds left. And the goal boy has been achieved. It's a goal boy night. Can you believe it? The goal boy train triggered right at the end by Ones and Irikias. Hot diggity damn. Thank you, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Number 10. Ones is a good man. He's trying to get me to go ghost hunting with him, though. I don't know about that. Although I'd love to meet Jay. I love Jay. Thank you, Ones. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Ones for being a bro. Thank you, Irikias. I'll finish it myself. You know how much I've sacrificed. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Shout out to Irikias as well. Love you, man. I need to send you some. I need to DoorDash you some orange chicken one day randomly. Surprise you. Give you some more muscles. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. All right, boys. Almost halfway to Naked Snake already. A pink, a red, and an orange boy from a Rainbow Night. Hell yeah. And that'll get us literally almost there. Damn, brother. The gold boy trains be popping. All right, let's continue. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you. Golden shower. Everybody, round of applause. Bees. Bees. Shout out to the boys. I appreciate you guys supporting these small ass streamers like myself. It means a lot to me. Love you. Hell yeah. Hot orange chicken. Oh, I've had it. I've had the hot.
What happened on the TheQuartering website? Something got screwed up with Cloudflare, and I haven't been able to get it fixed, and I can't get a hold of my webmaster. So if you are, if you're really good with WordPress, like on a code level, and you can show me examples of your work, I could hire you for a gig to get the site back online.
He's asking his chat, who, let's be fair, is probably less than 20 people active, to build his website for him. Does he not have contacts for this? Shit, I have contacts to build a website, and I don't even have a website. Right? I have contacts who'll do this shit. Why is he asking his chat on Rumble? The hell? Silly. No, it's a golden shower. You ain't lying, brother. That's why they call us Lemon Party Bros. That's what we do, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, Daniel. One says you will come to the haunt and you will like it. Shit. Wait, did somebody hack the site? I don't know, man. I don't know. His webmaster quit and didn't tell Jerry. Well, here's what probably happened. He probably had a website builder from somebody on Fiverr from years ago. That's probably what happened. And now he doesn't have anybody. You know?
Basically what happened is like Cloudflare geeked out and one of their two of the pages were actually hosted on Cloudflare. The membership area is still there. So somebody that actually knows what they're doing, you know, I will pay you for your work, and you should probably have the website up in an hour or two.
You see how he looks off screen and gasps for air when he looks off screen? He gasps for air every time he looks off screen. It's crazy, man.
It's just a matter of repointing Cloudflare and finding these pages. And then I have to rechange the DNS on the domain name, and it should come right back up. But I've been trying for 2 weeks to get a hold of this guy, and he only ever texts me back at like 2 a.m.
Because he's overseas, because he's off Fiverr. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know if he's trying to avoid me. I don't know, but I do know that he was ruthlessly harassed by people that don't like my videos. They hacked into his stuff and all sorts of stuff like that. So maybe he just doesn't, you know, he's spooked by that.
I wonder who he's going to blame for that one.
But yeah, if you're good, you understand DNS and Cloudflare, and like if you ever worked with WP Engine, which is WordPress engine, that's the host. Email me and I can pay you today. It should take you like an hour. Email me at TheQuartering@gmail.com. Is it true that you called the FBI because of online trolling? No, I called the FBI because a guy was threatening to slit my throat, threatening to kill me in multiple videos.
That's pretty fucking unhinged.
Going to be going to jail now. I don't care about online trolling. I care about that stuff.
Really? Yeah, if somebody is saying that shit, unironically, yeah, they should be arrested for sure. That's fucked up. But I'm not going to say that he doesn't care about trolling when half of his fucking replies on Twitter, actually more than half, are hidden. You can literally comment. Any of you in chat could just comment fat on one of his posts and he will hide it. He'll hide that shit. For calling you fat. Fucking none of your business. Post AI fat images of me on every post on Twitter, and I love them. I made one of them my background on Twitter. One of the fat ones is my background because I think they're fun. You make Quartering, he gets pissed off. No, and that's like that's the lowest form of trolling, is just calling somebody fat. The lowest form. Can't even take it. You know, right? Yeah, but no. If somebody is threatening to kill your ass, yeah, 100%. They should face accountability for that. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, right? Doxing, threats, all that shit. No, that's not the way to go about this shit. Laugh at people, roast them a little bit, have a good time. Matt Recuba says, Cody, what are you doing threatening Jerry like that? Shit. Come on, brother. War Wizard says those aren't AI code. Oh, come on. Banned. How dare you call me fat? Banned. Immediately ban them. Ban them all right now. All right. Let's continue.
This idiot was uploading these videos for the whole world to see. And he lives in Canada. So I assume he's not going to get the benefit of the doubt on his freedom of speech either.
Well, I would wager that threatening directly to kill people is probably not protected on the freedom of speech in America either. So,
ouch, WordPress. The only thing I use WordPress for is managing the A member, which is what.
So the Quartering today, over 9 hours ago now, said somebody in chat, please message him. He will pay you money, and his website will be back up within an hour. We are at now 9 or 10 hours later, and guess what? This sumbitch is still down. Seems like his chat isn't really interested in fixing this for him, right? The chat's not going to save you every time, brother.
The plugin I use for the monthly memberships.
Silence. Dead air.
Cloudflare DNS isn't terrible. Never done anything with WordPress though. Well, you should, you got to know WordPress probably, because there might be some issues there that need to get changed. Yeah, that guy just went too far.
Yep.
And he made a huge mistake. That's going to ruin his life now. Like, dude, it's not that important. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like my videos. But when you're uploading online threats to slit my throat, the police are going to show up at your door.
As they should. As they should. But the quartering likes to vague post. He likes to vague post, right? And claim that everyone's doing this. And then he claims one of this guy came from one of our chats, like Luther's or mine or Kino's chat. Therefore, we are responsible somehow. That's what he implies. That's why he said he's going to sue us. And that's why he was very vague in the FBI threats or the FBI post. He said these people. These people. He didn't say guy. He said these people so he can lump everybody else in with it and try to trick his audience into thinking that anybody saying he's a bitch is these people threatening him, which is not true at all. Right?
You know, make fun of me all you want.
That's what we're doing. Except he threatened to sue us. So apparently make fun of you all you want. It's not a big deal. All right, it is a big deal.
WordPress's boomer code. Look, I didn't ask if you liked it or not. I asked if someone could help get the site back online. All the site is 2 HTML pages, a sign-up page and a home page, and a members area, and it's all just ran by WordPress. The site isn't even built on it.
Why doesn't he do it? Isn't he like a tech guy? Awkward silence.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Yeah.
Let's see.
All right.
You can email me at thequartering at Gmail and include some portfolio and like what your skill set is. I've explained the problem now. So basically something happened with Cloudflare where
he's kind of coming off as a pretentious asshole, which is definitely going to get people to want to work with him for sure. For sure.
Either, I don't know, it stopped working or something like that. And I think once we just get that working, then the site should just automatically come back up.
God, look at his titties. They're so big.
Once I switch the DNS back.
Got some knockers, brother.
All right, let's get to this next topic. I've got quite a few topics for you guys today. I don't want to focus on the negative. That
exciting. All the topics. Oh, by the way, his schedule is a new vlog tomorrow. You guys excited? I got to be honest. His vlog feeds families. His vlog feeds families, brother. Because that shit's always like, these people are mean, and I'm just a good, godly person that has never done nothing wrong to nobody. I ain't done nothing wrong to nobody. You know? I ain't got nothing wrong at all. I'm a good person. I love Jesus. Okay. All right, then. Whatever you say. Chai tea, a modern fable to learn. The cuckoo crab pool. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Chai tea. I love you. I appreciate you. His vlog feeds family is just not his. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Thank you, guys. Don't forget, we are one orange boy. That's a $20 super chat, one pink boy, $50 super chat, and one red boy, $100 super chat from a rainbow night. And that'll cross us into almost naked snake territory. Oh my God. Hey, as a proud bastard, we do not claim Jer. He's a bitch. That's for damn sure, brother. I don't think anybody claims Jer anymore. I mean, it's over. You know?
And then we'll do the mega story.
Mega.
I have a bunch of stories, so if you all want to stick around for a longer stream, I know they usually I usually only get an hour on the homepage, but make sure you click through and follow the channel. Jeremy, did you see Beck talking about how Anthropic is destroying books? No, I'm unfamiliar with what Anthropic even is. I'm unfamiliar, but I want to get into this next story real. We've got a lot of stories covered, so it's a big news day.
Big news day.
So we work. That's what we do here. We don't take days off.
Okay.
I'm here to help all of you. Not help you, but entertain you. Get you. I don't know. Get you more up to date on all the local news.
What the fuck? Local news? Local news? What are we talking about? No, you're a hooker. Local news? What? I don't think that's the case. Local, interesting. So entertaining. So entertaining. Unbelievable. Make sure you guys do me a favor and like the show, by the way.
I hope everyone's weekend was great.
Oh, God. He did it again. He did it again.
Doobie doobie doo.
How is everyone's weekend?
Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo.
Jesus. What's up, Kelly? How you doing, baby? Jesus. Oh, you got the local Bama news for everybody. Oh my God.
Oh, it's an AI company. I'll have to look up. Claude's AI is Anthropic. Oh, okay. Okay.
Look up. Have to look up.
Take him.
Have to look up. You know? Have to look up. Right? Stormy. Oh, we're addressing the FB radical that was on Jared's friend list for 6 years, and Jared kept messaging him even after these threats were made. Oh, the same person? Yeah, I remember talking about that at the very beginning. So Jeremy was claiming some guy was threatening him, and he had been friends with him on Facebook for 6 years, which is obviously him saying, hey, message me some fucked up stuff so I can take a screenshot. What a goober. Yeah, I remember that. There's so many things I've memory hold that are devastating. Like when he deleted the podcast, I totally forgot when he deleted the podcast, he claimed somebody struck his channel. So he could pretend to be like a victim. Right? It was very weird. Thank you, Stormy Daniel. I appreciate you, baby. Shout out, Stormy Daniel. Almost halfway to Snake already.
My kids to sports classes, so longer streams work for me. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Nice.
The last time I ordered.
You guys can tell. Can you guys also tell that he absolutely hates his fucking audience? They're like, hey, man, I listen to you when I take my kids to school. I appreciate it. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay, nice. He doesn't give a fuck about these. He hates these people. I mean, he's told people this. He hates his audience. He doesn't want to stream. He said if he didn't have to stream, he wouldn't. Right? But he has to stream. He detests his audience, brother. I love my audience mostly. Like Billy, I don't know about Billy. You know, I don't know about OK Redneck, but most of you's all right.
Some CBC coffee. Amazon sent me a brand new 300 hard drive instead. LOL, their loss. Really? I guess.
He's packing another Zen after throwing his other Zen down.
I wonder if I got the. That's weird. That happens to me sometimes. I get like the wrong something from Amazon, and they usually just say keep it.
Putting another Zen in after removing his last Zen, my man. Off topic. Which track have you driven has hardest turns? What do you mean the hardest turns? Like most G-forces or like it's difficult? Most G-forces, probably Dover. Most difficult, Phoenix. And I love Phoenix. I don't know why. I suck ass there and I love it. It's weird. You shouldn't love the place you suck at. I love it. Lukewarm Tuna says you love me. Oh, do you love me? Don't know what I need to do because it makes me love a lot. Come on now. Maverick Cuba says, tell me you love me. Call me your special boy. Oh, Maverick Cuba, I love you. You're special to me. Oh, that's funny. Kellium says I unsubbed from Jeremy many moons ago. Yeah, he just sucks. He sucks, dude.
One time I ordered a digital camera and lenses, and it was like $3,000, something like that.
Ones? What are you talking about? Shoot me a DM, brother. Oh, War Wizard, you fucker. How dare you? How dare you make fun of me and my wall kissing? Which track is your favorite walls? Oh, it's got to be Talladega. Yeah. It's got to be Talladega for sure. Those walls really knock the shit out of you when you hit them. Because you're going like 190 when you hit them bitches. Woohoo. You see stars like Looney Tunes, brother.
My credit card declined the transaction as fraud. So I was like, oh, that's weird. I didn't notice. But then the next day, the camera arrived. So I never even noticed it. I went back to Amazon to try and return it.
Mm-hmm. Totally. I want to point this out to everybody. He's making this story up from here on out. He claims that he tried to return it, and then he claims he donated to charity. Yeah, okay.
And it wouldn't let me return it, and like the store wasn't there anymore. I contacted Amazon support. I called Amazon. At the end of the day, they were like, just keep it. I'm like, well, I can't just keep a $3,000 camera.
Why? Why?
Like somebody's getting screwed here.
Oh,
And I'm guessing they just paid out the person out of their own pocket. It's weird. I ended up selling the camera and donating the money because I felt guilty about it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure. But the $80,000 that you asked for from your fans for the K-Cup machine, you bought a Cybertruck. Didn't feel bad about that shit at all. Weird. Interesting. Interesting. You know what? I'll be transparent with y'all. If I ordered a $3,000 camera and they didn't charge me and they sent that bitch to me, I'd be happy and I'd use it. What? What? Why does he have to like posture as some kind of weird, like godly, like moralist, perfect being when we all know he's not? We all know he's not. There's nothing wrong with getting a little lucky and like reaping the benefits of a good luck strand. Oh, this guy donated $1 million to you and said, don't worry about it. What am I going to do? Oh, no, I can't accept that. What? No, bitch, I'm taking that shit. I'll throw a mod and like member comedy show in Vegas and shit and like pay for everything. I'll probably do that. But you best believe I'm keeping that shit. Daddy needs a Ferrari and I ain't stopping till I get one. It can be used. It's fine. It can be old as fuck. I don't care. Chai T says Cody kisses walls like they're his sister. Wow. All right. Is everybody just going to roast me today? Is that what we're doing? Or is it roast Cody day? You at least drop 100 when you're roasting me. Come on. Can we have a little support for the silliness? Okay. All right. Jeez. Channel your inner DSP. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you, Chai T. I love you. I love you. Let's continue, boys.
All right, let's.
Oh, I didn't know it was unpaused.
Get into. Oh, I got a quick.
I was like, what? Why? What's happening? He's not talking here. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got next. Next video of Mr. Jared. These are all from his stream today, by the way, guys. So this is all new stuff. Wait, today is Roast Cody Day. Meat Puppet. Listen, all right. Don't you start, brother. Don't you start, brother. I won't have to ban you. Oh, yeah, I won't ban you. Gonna ban him straight into the ban van.
Hume have been successful, but as far as I know, almost every city-owned grocery store that's ever existed has failed. That's because they don't work.
The quartering knows. Expert quartering opinion, right? His expert quartering opinion
almost every
about communism and socialism, capitalism. The quartering is your go-to to explain all these things in depth and give you the who's who on why you can't open a city-owned grocery store, right? Because he knows the logistics and the math behind it, right? He's the expert.
Every city-owned grocery store that's ever existed has failed. That's because they don't work. They just don't work. Never have, never will.
Okay.
By the way, if you're watching on the Rumble homepage, we have
straight into the ad. By the way, if you're watching, yeah, they've never worked. None of these things have ever worked, guys. Anyways, I'm not going to explain how. Although I don't disagree with them at like government-owned grocery stores and shit. You know, I don't disagree that they're probably not that lucrative. Let's be honest. But probably explain why. Not just be like, anyways, go sub to my channel, brother. I'm on the homepage right now. Give me some money.
The incredible lucky opportunity today to be featured there. If you enjoy the show, I'm live Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern when most everyone else takes off. I also do extra streams at unscheduled times. If you can, please do. Make sure you click on the title here. That brings you right through to the actual video. And then there's a green follow button down below the video. Mine doesn't show because I'm the channel itself.
Look at it. Look at his likes and dislikes ratios right here. He's like openly posting his brutal like and dislike ratio. God diggity damn, boys. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. Hey, wait a second. He has 6,238 watchers and only 200 upvotes. I have 447 watchers and 226 upvotes. Interesting. Interesting. The math ain't mathin', baby. Math ain't mathin' there. All right. Don't forget, boys, we are $1 $20 super chat, $50 super chat, and $100 super chat from the Rainbow Knight. Oh my God. And that'll get us almost to Naked Snake right there. Hot diggity damn.
Click that green follow button so you get notified when I go live. Make sure you download the Rumble app. If you have the Rumble app, update the Rumble app. The people at Rumble are continually improving it. Some of the best people I've ever worked with. So make sure you get the Rumble app, you follow the quartering, as well as all your other favorite content creators. Another incredible way to support the channel is to support my coffee company. We're available.
Just a straight up ad. The whole time's an ad read. Last Relic says, why does Jeremy hate you, man? Because I called him fat. Apparently, that's just too far. Calling him a cuck, calling him fat, too far. Too far, brother. It's too damn far, brother.
Exclusively through Amazon right now. And by the end of August, you'll be able to get our stuff through Walmart as well. We have, I think, the best tasting coffee on the planet. Obviously, that's just I had a dream about it. I astrally projected it. Our dark roast K-Cups right now, which is
what?
Is one of our top sellers. I have marked off at 30% off. I'm going to end that sale today. So if you miss out on it, you know, there'll be other sales. But our blueberry cobbler, we have 100% pure Kona, strawberries and cream, blackberry.
You know what I find fascinating about his dropship coffee? He says he wanted to create a coffee company that's not attached to a YouTube or a content creator. But he throws ads for it up like 5 times or 4 times a stream, showing that it's completely attached to a YouTube or / content creator. Right? It feels like that's what your entire sales come from, is you shilling it on your channel.
Cream, our silk ultra dark roast, all available in whole bean ground. We have non-flavored, decaf, double calf, whole bean ground, and K-Cup.
Look at this chat right here. You guys probably can't read it because it's so small. It says, and it's not drop shipped. Honest. It's totally not drop shipped. People are still trolling his ass.
If you just go to buycbc.com, give us a try today. I would greatly
The mods have not deleted that yet.
Appreciate it. And you're supporting about
this guy says, oh, in time for the coffee push.
as small as a business as you possibly can.
PMW says lies. Damn. Every single chat's a negative chat.
One guy. Well, there are other members of the team, of course, but
he said, wait, hold on. Wait, we'll go back. Hold on. What did he say just now?
Well, there are.
Hold on.
And you're supporting about as small as a business as you possibly can. One guy.
Uh-oh, the slip. One of those rare moments where the quartering actually tells the truth. One guy. He says one guy, and then he laughs nervously and corrects himself. Watch.
Well, there are other members of the team, of course, but we're about as small as
There's other members, actually. I forgot I've said that in the past. Fuck, I need to fix that right now. Oopsies. Oopsie daisy, everybody. My man done goofed. He done goofed. You get these rare moments where the quartering tells the truth, and it's beautiful to see. Speaking of beautiful to see, Kyle Egloff with a pink boy. Oh my God, he's on fire. My man takes over the top dog spot. Thank you, brother. I love you, man, and I appreciate you. With the pink. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. Shout out to the pink boy himself, Mr. Kaliloff. An orange and a red from a rainbow night. Thank you, buddy. We're halfway there. He says, Jeremy, you are slim for your height, and you still a cook wink. Ooh. Oh, my man. My poor man. You know, he strategically, obviously, right? He strategically positioned his camera to make him look as slim as possible, which is alarming when you think about it, right? Pretty alarming when you think about it. You gotta look as slim as possible. There's a beautiful picture of him from Amfest, and he looks unironically like a mob you would see in World of Warcraft. It's how gelatinous and strangely shaped he is. It's very weird. Thanks again, Kylie Gloff. I love you and I appreciate you, brother. We are halfway to Snake. Get on it, doggone it. My man, the top dog, Kyle Goff, in one fell swoop. My man.
As you can possibly get. About as small as you can possibly get.
What is he talking about?
The team, of
What exactly is he talking about here?
course, bud.
Is he talking about his penis?
We're about as small as you can possibly get.
What do you mean, your penis?
About as small as you can possibly get.
Penis.
This next story.
Riveting.
Let's go. Let's do this one quick.
Riveting.
And then we'll do the mega story.
Mega. The mega. We'll do the mega story. I got my bags and I'm ready for some mega. 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 All right. Anyways, the way he says mega. All right, next story. Next story, everyone. Mega story. All right. Let's see what our boy got.
All right. Went to the Detroit Zoo over the weekend. Apparently, there's so many apes and Indians walking outside. Well, it's you did go to a zoo. Let's get to a couple.
You're a Christian commentator, sir. I am a overt good Christian. Anyways, I hate everyone that's a different color than me. I don't know if that's the Christian way, but it's fine. It's fine. And of course, as per usual, we have our daily quartering tech issues, my favorite part of the show.
All right, let's go here. Let's go here.
Why did he have Social Blade pulled up?
What just happened? The window just closed altogether. That's nice. Okay.
Your professional streamer, everyone. Look at his left eye. Professional streamer, tech issues every show. What's going to happen?
Wouldn't be a quartering stream if there weren't technical difficulties. All right.
Interesting. It's weird. Somebody that puts themselves in the same conversation and group as, Steven Crowder, TP USA, Shapiro, all these guys, these conservative commentators, Tim Pool, he puts himself in the same category as these guys. And his stream is ran like somebody that has been streaming for 3 days, except he's been doing it for 10 years.
Let's see here.
Like, how do you not get better at this shit? Like, how do you not get better at streaming? It's the easiest thing in the world. You just hit go live. And then you're like, hey, bitches. That's the end of it. That's the whole stream. Hey, man, what y'all doing? Here, let me talk about some bullshit. That's all you do. It's so easy. Why does he have such a tough time? Biggs.
There. Everywhere. Okay. Now we good.
Kind of.
We good.
All right.
I gotta get chat back up on the screen because that moved weirdly. There you go. Now I see you guys.
Jesus Christo, brothers.
They have a very large great ape exhibit. Come on, guys.
Okay. All right. Anyway. Okay, then. Great stream. Fantastic stream. Perfect stream. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Next thing's next. We're just going through all of them, I guess, today. It's so cringe. I agree with that. God, it's cringe as hell. Cringe as hell. Oh, my God. Halfway to Naked Snake Boys. Got a lot of time left. Red and an orange from a rainbow night. Shout out to Kylie Goff for having a giant heart. I mean heart.
It's interesting that you've brought this up, and the work you've done in such a short period of time is
God. He cannot get a sentence out without like stumbling. Like, listen to him stumble. You do things like work and your work. What the fuck?
Interesting that you've brought this up, and the work you've done in such a short period of time is
how long before he starts claiming he has a stutter and people are making fun of him because he has a disability? How long?
Is incredible. And again, I encourage everybody to not just go watch this documentary, which is linked in the pinned comments, but share it, retweet it, and follow Taylor directly on X because he's doing incredible work. This kind of thing is very different than, you know, my overweight rear end sitting in a chair reading somebody's articles. He's out there actually doing the real work.
A little bit of truth.
You know, it's interesting because it seems so natural to, I mean, right, we say electricity follows the path of least resistance. This is true of almost everything in nature and including humans. We locked down the southern border and it just doesn't occur to anybody that maybe we need to build a wall on the northern border. Like, it's at least starting, you know, in these populated areas. I get that. I would imagine you probably have, what, 3, 4, 5 times the distance maybe to cover the entire Canadian border. But it seems like we have it basically unwatched. Like, you could just walk right over. So why wouldn't these people, instead of going all the way through Mexico, just get to Canada and do the same thing? It seems like such an obvious problem that they should have expected.
Riveting. You can just tell he does not want to do any of this. He doesn't want to do any of this shit, man. riveting commentary. Like, God, dude, that you can tell when somebody's heart's not in it, man. His heart is not in this shit at all. That's rough, brother. That's a rough one, I tell you what. All right, next thing's next. By the way, there wasn't just one technical issue in the quartering stream. There were several.
Continues across the country on his worldwide media tour, showing everyone just how dumb he is. And mainstream Democrat pundits have had enough. Now, I admit that I used to think it was inorganic.
Just covering up a screen with the whole window.
But I do actually think it's organic.
As he calls somebody else dumb.
There is an organic kind of growth of support for the Democratic Socialist Party. And we see this with people like Mamdani getting elected. There's a woman running in Wisconsin who flew Hassan Piker out to get people to pretend they're going to vote for her. I've reached out to TPUSA and I'm like, please come to Wisconsin. This woman cannot win. But there is a real argument for why people might be feeling this way. Matt Walsh writes, grocery prices are insane and they're still rising. That's true. Continues across the country on his worldwide media tour, showing everyone just how dumb he is. And
all right, riveting. Absolutely riveting. Riveting content. Yes. Amazing. So at any rate, let's move on. Oh my God. All right. Here we go. So right here, Bearing comes out. So back to Bearing. So this was a response to the quartering calling out Smash JT for making a video about him. Of course, anybody making a video negatively about the quartering, he calls them a virgin, an incel, a loser, no passions, has nothing going on in life. Weirdly enough, accidentally telling everybody about himself, but that's completely fine. He says it's an observation that a 40-year-old man with kids is making content like a 13-year-old. How embarrassing. The Bearing, Mr. Bearing quote tweets it and says, "Don't you have a channel dedicated to playing a children's card game?" Damn. Hot diggity. Damn. Rest in peace to my boy here. Oh my gosh. Savvy says he had a room he never used full of kids' games in the form of an arcade. He cried about a cosplayer for a kids' game. He made a track in his yard for toys that he only used once. What is he doing? God, it's absolutely beautiful. Is that and again, you know, I say this probably at least once per stream. He's like a goldfish. He has the memory of a goldfish because he'll say things that literally could be him talking about himself, but he doesn't realize he's done anything, right? Jack Walker says it's not as embarrassing as a 42-year-old childless alcoholic making content like a 13-year-old, all while stealing others' work for YouTube shorts. Cover up the original owner's watermark better next time. Jesus Christo, boys. God, my man. Getting clooped. He's getting clooped, I tell you. I just wouldn't say anything. But here again, the reason that the quartering trips balls is because he can't handle any criticism at all. And it's usually because he's drinking. He'll do good for a few days, then he has a few claws because Melanie said he can drink claws on his diet. Now, she claims she'd never said this. She said if he had to drink, he can drink claws. She said he shouldn't drink claws, though. And I'm like, no, he doesn't have to. What are you talking about? He doesn't have to drink unless we are to agree and believe that he's such a dangerous alcoholic that he gets tremors and could die from cold turkey and alcohol. Because that wouldn't be unbelievable, right? So, anyways, next up is The Bearing. So, if you guys didn't see it, The Bearing made a video just shitting all over the quartering. It was a masterpiece of a video, as per usual. The Bearing said, my latest video on the quartering got age restricted 14 hours after it was released, likely due to the quartering reporting it. I'm not sure if someone reported it or if it was just Jeremy talking about double penetration. Its reach will be throttled now, so if anybody wants to upload it, clip it, monetize it, whatever you like, you have my full permission. Link in the replies. Shocking. I can't imagine that the quartering would do something like that, right? I can't imagine the quartering would ever do something like that. Interesting. It's a very, very good video. If you have not seen it, it is an absolute masterclass of felt. A masterclass of felt. He tears my man apart, limb from limb. Limb from limb, brother. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But wait, there's more. There's always more. Oh my God. One says, new goal for Jared, 48 hours, no White Claws. Will the drink get him? Or his withdrawals? Oh, shit. Orion Galaxy says, let's watch it. You want to watch the Bearing video? I watched it last stream, but it was during my freaking my stream was like freaking crashing on Kick over and over. It's crazy. All right, yeah, I'll pull it up real quick. It's not a long video. We'll pull it up. It's a great video. Shout out to Kylie Gloff, our top dog today. We're one orange and one pink away from a rainbow night, and exactly halfway to Naked Snake, boys. Exactly halfway. On a Monday, we're up against number 16, Naked Snake, 16 in a row, 16 streams in a row. Halfway there. Thank you, guys. All right. Yeah, let's pull it up real quick, and then we'll move on. I also have to talk about Spiderman. I went and saw Spiderman. I got to give you guys my deets on it. The deets on the spitters. The Spiderman. All right, here we go. All right, Mr. Baron, let's do this. Let's do it to it, Baron. Yeah, by the way, this was age restricted at 68K views. It only got 5K more views after it was age restricted because obviously YouTube completely throws it out of the algorithm and kills it. That's how YouTube works.
All these people that called themselves my friends. Some of these people I had been, in my opinion, friends with for over 10 years. And for the most part, the first chance they could get to make a buck off me at a time when it was popular to do so, that's exactly what they did. I could do a 2-hour video and lay out just how much of a piece of garbage just about everybody I've worked with is.
Okay, I'll bite. He's talking about me in a very passive-aggressive, womanly fashion. So
this is what Jeremy does, by the way. He doesn't like to mention people by name for some reason. He just likes to rest on the plausible deniability that if anything comes negative to the people he's talking about, he can say, oh, I wasn't talking about that guy. I never said their name. He's one of those guys, completely passive aggressive and cowardly, like to the bone, like the most cowardly thing you can do.
quartering drama continues. Now, I've only made one video about this whole thing. I've largely stayed out. I've kind of lost interest. I couldn't really give a fuck. The guy fucked up and he's getting his licks. Surprise to fucking prize. Now, if you've got no idea what I'm talking about, you should watch this video. I think I did a pretty good job breaking down like
I used that for my thumbnail today, by the way, because I thought it was beautiful.
The initial drama. Now, since then, the only major thing that's happened from my point of view is he sneakily deleted a podcast I did with him and Count Dankula. He did it to try and kind of reduce the heat he was getting, I suppose. But 7 or 8 years of this podcast, right?
Yeah, he claimed after he deleted this podcast that he had gotten false flagged. He wanted to pretend like he got false flagged. What a bitch.
Just down the drain, just deleted. But he tried to blame me for it for some reason. Like he was saying, oh, thanks, Bearing, good friend. We've obviously been false flagged and this is your fault, good friend.
He said right here to Bearing, Bering said, Jeremy, did you just delete all the Tism episodes? Quartering said, no, I've been out all day. Did we get banned? Trying to pretend like he got banned or false flagged. Then he says, looks like the channel's gone. Thanks for fanning the flames, Bering. Great friendship. Literally lying. He's lying. He got exposed for lying and eventually he owned up to it later. So if you guys don't know the lore here, later on this day, the Quartering said he must have accidentally deleted it or something. He claimed there was a glitch, and then he claimed one of his editors went in and was supposed to delete one video, but then deleted everything. It was just him deleting everything so he could claim he got struck and act like a victim. And then he yells at Bering over it. Like, what a bitch. True friend, my ass.
Bering like a pussy. And that's going to be the theme of this video. The Quartering is kind of a massive pussy. He's a passive-aggressive, massive pussy. Now, I'm not going to relitigate the whole thing in this video. Like I said, watch my previous video to get caught up on the whole situation. But Jeremy recently had some words to say about me. So I think a response is appropriate. Let's have a look. Let's go!
All these people that called themselves my friends, some of these people I had been, in my opinion, friends with for over 10 years. Talked to, knew their families, celebrated the birth of their kids.
Now, he's talking about me here. There's no doubt about it. Friends for 10 years, knew their family. He knows my wife. He's spoken to my wife, celebrated the birth of their kid. That's me. And later he goes on to say, oh, just to make a single video, to profit off my downfall. That's fucking me. That's me. He's just too much of a pussy to say it's me. But let's talk about the celebrating of the birth of their kids thing for a sec, Jeremy. Remember this clip?
Look, I've been open. Like I'm 42. Like I'm not necessarily out of time, but like it's something you think.
Warning for anybody that's wondering. This is This is a very weird, strange clip about children, so get ready for it. Just, context. Jeremy does this a lot. I don't know why, but here we go.
Think about when you get older. And
having kids is fucking great, though. It's fucking great.
Well, give me one of yours.
That's weird. That's a very strange thing.
Thanks for rubbing it in your face.
I thought we were friends. You have two. You only need one.
My oldest one's autistic, but she's like Rain Man autistic. It's fucking great.
Love it. You're gonna be rich one day. She's gonna invent like an app or something.
Like that's the thing is that she's like smart as fuck autistic, and she did something scary the other day.
Jeremy immediately thinks about children in the means of finance and other things, as you're about to find out here.
She talks and sings and speaks all the fucking time, like constantly.
Yeah.
But she doesn't verbally communicate. She physically, she'll take your hand and lead you somewhere and everything, right?
Yeah.
However, we've recently figured out that she understands every single fucking thing that we're saying and knows what we're saying. And it's terrifying. Like we've even had like staff at the speech and language clinic going, she knows what we're talking about.
Yeah,
and everything. Yeah, she's
your
smart.
daughter was asking.
By the way, I want you to pay attention to Count Dankula's reaction to this.
Yeah,
and everything. Yeah, she's
your
smart.
daughter was asking about what double penetration was. We don't know where he got that.
I mean,
He's like, wait, what? Like, this is the thing, man. Why is it when Jeremy, the subject of children comes up, Jeremy starts thinking about stuff like that? Why? Why would you ever say this, man? Even as a joke, brother, like, come on.
Hear those chicks audibly gasp.
Wait, what? Where he got that?
So let's just break down what just happened. Dankula, Jeremy's dear friend of 10 years. And by the way, Dankula's going to fucking hate. I mean, he's probably going to hate that I've brought him up here. He doesn't like drama, but I'm sure he'll forgive me. Please forgive me, Dank. But Dankula is describing how proud he is of his non-verbal autistic daughter for making the progress that she's made. And you can see it on Dankula's face. He's so fucking proud. His face lights up when he's describing this. And I know the feeling. I can relate. I've never told anyone on the internet this except for Dankula. I mean, there's never been a reason to. But when Dankula describes his daughter, he could be describing my daughter. My daughter is autistic. ASD level 3, mostly non-verbal. She's incredibly smart and outgoing and one of the happiest kids you'll ever meet. So yeah, ASD level 3, mostly non-verbal. She's 6 years old. She's in intensive speech therapy and occupational therapy, and she's making really good progress. And when you have a kid that faces challenges like that, when they make progress, when they make some progress, you are honestly, like it's indescribable, the fucking pride that you feel. And that's what you can see on Dankula's face. Like, as I said, my daughter is 6 years old. She's probably got the verbal capabilities of like a 3-year-old, say a 3.5-year-old. She just started saying, I love you, daddy, in the last year. You know what I mean? So when they make these steps, it's such a good moment. And he's portraying this pride to his dear friend of 10 years. And what does Jeremy fucking say? Oh, she was asking me about double penetration. You realize you're a fucking prick, right? Like, if one of my friends said that to my face, they'd probably get a fucking backhander. Now,
as they should. That's just strange, brother. That's just a strange joke. It's a strange joke. Granola Grin says, Hannah Claire knew right then and there she needed to get the fuck out. Well, she did. You know what? She made the right choice. She did a good job getting the fuck out. She made the right choice, man, getting the fuck out of that situation. She saw the writing on the wall and was like, yeah, I'm not going to die for this dude. Would he die for you? No, absolutely not.
Let me just clarify. I think what Jeremy was trying to do is he was trying to be funny. See, on the TISM podcast, the podcast that Jeremy deleted, when my daughter was born, I think the chat sort of had a running joke of, let's start the 18-year countdown. It was a fucking skeezy internet joke. And it was something you'd expect from a fucking live chat, you know what I mean? And so that sort of became a joke. When Dankula's kids were born, the joke came up again. And so Jeremy was trying to sort of do that. But there's a big fucking difference between randos on the internet saying, 18-year-old fucking countdown, and your dear friend of 10 years saying, she was telling me about double penetration after he was telling you about how proud he was of the progress she'd made. Now, Dan kind of laughed this whole thing off because he was being a polite guest. He didn't want to make waves. I kind of understand that. But like I said, Jeremy, if you were my friend and you were in front of me and you said something like that, back of my fucking hand. I mean, this incident was even written about by Luther Morgan in his book, the Lolcow book.
Insanity, by the way. Insanity. It's not a joke. The quartering is not funny. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. That's like the most important thing. At least be funny, right? At least be funny. Tiffanel on Rumble with a gold Rumble boy. A gold Rumble boy says, Cody, figure you need a Rumble gold boy since I'm back from Alabama visit for the first time. Next time I'll drive through Alabama. What should I visit if I only visit one thing? I have a 17 days of mail. Probably Rocket Center, I would say, Tiffanel. I don't know if you're still in here, but yeah, you are. Hey. Rocket Center, the Space and Rocket Center. A lot of people like that. I've been before, but it was 100 years ago. So thank you so much, Tiffanel. 240 to Naked Snake. Thank you. Red and orange from a rainbow night.
Whole fucking page on it. By the way, check out Amazon. I think it's on Amazon. It's a good read. But this has been published, Jeremy. My point is, you don't know our families. You're not close with us like that. Or me and my family at the very least. You're a fucking prick. Let's continue.
And for the most part, the first chance they could get to make a buck off me in a time when it was popular to do so, that's exactly what they did. And
it's funny because the quartering fucks people over, and then doesn't understand why people shit on him, right? He literally fucked Bering over, and then Bering makes a video and tells the quartering he's going to make him a video, and the quartering's like, he betrayed me at a time when it was popular to do so. Yeah, you fucking fucked him. You betrayed him first, okay? When you actively betray people, they don't owe you any loyalty or trust, okay?
Don't knock that over. But I mean, you could just say nothing too during times of tumultuous stuff.
Yeah, I could have said nothing, but that would make me a massive hypocrite, wouldn't it, Jeremy? See, when Matt Jarbo flagged down all those motherfuckers, we all said something. That's shithouse behavior. Now, you fucked up. No, wait, that's not even the right wording. You were intentionally and arrogantly malicious. You tried to destroy the livelihoods of people. You tried to destroy someone's YouTube channel. And what me and a few other people you called friends did is simply police our own.
I would be completely fine with all of everything that's going on, even though we may disagree on certain things. If they would police their own, there are lots of problems.
And this is the portion where Jeremy doesn't follow his own rules, right? He said people should police their own when they fuck up. Of course, unless it's Jeremy, then you're not allowed to police them.
In each community, and nobody ever really wants to seem to police their own. They have shown that they won't police their own. So rather than police their own, they don't police their own, meaning they don't get bad faith actors out of their groups. I wish they would police their own a little bit more. What has to happen is they have to police their own.
And if I wanted to make a buck off you, Jeremy, I would have made a lot more than one video or two now. I could have made a lot of money off you. Look at people like Luther Morgan. Look at people like Don Flurgandy. Those guys have started what could be very lucrative YouTube careers off your downfall. And fucking power to them. You did the same thing with Brie Larson, for fuck's sake. But I don't know if it's just like pulling up the ladder sort of thing. But like I said, you've become arrogant and a prick. I was thinking about it just after all this happened, right? And I think your fucking problem is that you've developed what I call media company syndrome.
Oh, no.
You had a YouTube channel and you got very successful. You got like 1 million subscribers. You got 2 million subscribers. You got a fuckload of views. And all of that happened because you were relatable. See, a lot of people post quartering drama ask me, what did anyone ever fucking see in Jeremy? And the answer is you were relatable. You were just a fat guy from fucking Wisconsin. You played with cards, you bitched about movies, that sort of thing. You're just some guy in his spare bedroom talking shit. Just like the rest of us. Just like the Keno Casino. Just like Yellow Flash. Just like Camelot. And you're still just a prick in his spare bedroom talking shit into a microphone.
But he pretends to be this giant media empire with a $1 billion coffee company, and no one else can understand, right? He's too big for his britches now, right? David says, what's that place? Rocket something? It's called the Space and Rocket Center, Tiffanel. Huntsville Space and Rocket Center.
You've kind of developed this belief that you're like a media company now. You've got all this stuff. You're a big, important motherfucker. Now, there's nothing wrong with having stuff. There's nothing wrong with having editors and that sort of shit. But you became so big and so arrogant and so media company brained that you thought your shit didn't stink. And it very much does fucking stink. That's why you thought you could silence people who were being mean to you on the internet. But if people wanted to watch a media company like Fox News, then they'd watch Fox News. People tune into YouTube, for the most part, to watch a motherfucker with a microphone talking shit in his spare bedroom.
And that's something that I've brought up 100 times is this is the issue. This is the issue. Okay. The issue is everybody, all of us, anybody that streams on YouTube, we're just normal ass people, man. And the only reason anybody watches any of us is because they think that we have some value of entertainment. That's why people super chat. That's why people become members. That's why people support these creators and watch them and like their streams, right? The issue is when Jeremy got big, he was the only person, like relatively speaking, there was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people reading articles and spamming 8 videos a day. Okay. Now there's thousands of people to do that, right? So Jeremy lost 98% of his audience because thousands of people are doing it. And guess what? They're doing it better. That's the issue. That's why he's lost everything. He's not good at it. He never really was. He was just filling a space, and now there's no space left. Okay. Especially not for his giant ass.
And as a fellow motherfucker with a microphone talking shit in his spare bedroom, I am going to call you out and tell you the truth.
They're not your friend if they're not willing to call out bad behavior. That's what real friends do. Real friends don't expect their other friends to be in lockstep with them. Real friends interrupt you when you're making a mistake. Join a community of people that want you there and will tell you the truth as they see it. Not act like a spoiled brat.
Let's
Interesting. The opposite of what Jeremy's been doing.
continue.
I'm not talking about my viewers, but I'm talking about other content creators who are all snakes. I could do a 2-hour video and lay out just how much of a piece of garbage just about everybody I've worked with is.
Well, then why don't you fucking do it? Stop being a
Yeah, that would feed families, man. We need that video for sure.
pussy. For fuck's sake, you've got this mentality that like everyone snaked you. I didn't snake you. I came to you privately. Before I made that initial video, I came to you and I said, what the fuck is going on here? Care to explain? And you lied to me. All you did was fucking lie to me. I even told you I was going to address it. I told you I was going to make a video. And after the fact, I'm some massive asshole. I didn't do anything I didn't tell you I was going to do. Stop being a bitch. If you've got dirt on people and you want to get revenge, then fucking do it. Reveal all. I don't give a shit. Because I, for the most part, am not a prick. And whatever you release is going to show that. Jeremy, do you hang out with many men? Like, do you have real friends in real life who are men? Because what you're doing...
The only people he'll pay to be on his show is women for obvious reasons. Chai T says, here's something Jared doesn't get. Donations. Thank you, Chai T. Chai T going hard today. I appreciate you, Chai T. Thank you. Thank you, Chai T. We love you and we appreciate you and we're thinking about you. Thank you. Shout out to Chai T. Let's give her a quack. There you go.
What you're doing right now is very female coded. Like, I haven't thought about this shit for fucking months. And all of a sudden you pop back up having a subtle passive aggressive crack at something that was like a moment months ago. It just seems like very womanly behavior, like someone who probably wouldn't get along with men. Like, I tell my mates the truth all the time. It's what blokes do. It's a thing. A disagreement isn't the end of the world. It doesn't mean I want you to die or something. I don't think you like being told the truth. And I think that's proof. See, Luke started telling you the truth. And all of a sudden, miraculously, mysteriously, Luke's off the fucking show.
I respect people's time.
How much would you want to bet? Now, this is obviously a hypothetical. How much you want to bet if Melanie crashed out on him on a show? Let's say TheQuartering made one of his weird DP jokes or whatever the fuck about children. And Melanie just crashed out and called him like messed up and he needs to like sort shit out and he needs to get his like stuff together and like stop thinking about this stuff and stop pretending to be a godly man and saying things like this and believing stuff like this. How much you want to believe? How much you want to bet she would never be on the show again? And then TheQuartering will make a vlog and be like, my friend, everybody I know has betrayed me. They're just assholes. They're snakes. They betrayed me. All of them. Everyone. Right? That's what would happen.
And I don't want to bullcrap them. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to tell you stuff that isn't going to come out to be true just because it makes you feel good. Like a real friend tells you the truth, right? Whether you like it or not. Right? A real friend tells you the hard stuff that you're not wanting to hear. They're going to tell you, put that soda down. they're going to tell you like, hey, you got to take care of yourself, right? So I prefer those people in my life. If you just want a show just to like be entertained and like, be lied to and told sweet little nothings, I mean, you're also a person that probably believes that strippers really like you too.
Yeah, so I reckon that moment right there is why Luke's gone. I mean, he's gone because of money troubles, but he had to pick one. And Luke was his least favorite because he told him the truth. And he's not a fucking yes man like Melanie Mack. Like literally.
Yeah, Jeremy's the kind of guy that would go to a strip club and the girls would obviously surround him, because if you've ever been to a strip club, the least attractive, least out of the least in shape guy, the strippers go to them because they know immediately that that's the weakest link, and that guy will give them money. They'll get their money, right? I'm just saying, they're gonna get that money, boys. They're getting it. All right, they're getting that money. And he'll be like, damn, all these strippers love me. I must be so hot. No.
She's a yes man or a yes woman. All she does is say, yeah, that's great, Jeremy.
It was just that one day, and I think it might have been that I just hadn't eaten anything.
Yeah.
And then I ended up getting anxiety about it, which made it worse. And but other than that, that was over a week ago now. So this week has been good. I survived a bachelor party. I did have a few of the ladies' White Claws.
She's an annoying woman who turns up because you pay her $500 a fucking episode or something. I mean, Luke really hit the nail on the head with the thinking strippers like you thing. It's basically what's going on. Now, there was also this little number about a month ago. I saw a clip on Twitter. I thought, that's fucking me. He's talking about me. I couldn't be fucked responding, but we're here now. Let's do it.
Now, you could talk about certain quote unquote internet friends that.
Thank you, Mr. Granola Grin. I appreciate you jamming. Thank you for the 200 jewels. I love you.
I thought I had over the years that were willing to turn on you for $100.
Jeremy, it wasn't $100. It was $735 and 79 cents. And you know where that $735 and 79 cents went? It didn't go towards a Cybertruck. It didn't go towards like 10 grand worth of kids playing cars. It didn't go towards a $30,000 saltwater aquarium or a fucking dog track or whatever the fuck you flex on your audience. It went into a high growth index fund for my daughter. So in 30 years time, when I'm old and feeble and fucked, that $735 and 79 cents will be my daughter's 15 odd grand. I mean, that's not a bad couple of hours work if you ask me. But that's besides the point. I didn't make that video to make a profit. I made that video because it should have been made. See, there's no cabal here, Jeremy. There's no conspiracy. There's no fuck Jeremy plot. What's happened here is really simple. A bunch of your peers called you a prick because you were being a prick. And now you're taking passive-aggressive jabs at people like a pussy. I even offered several times to jump on a live stream on your channel and discuss this whole thing. If you're
Bearing right here says, I don't hate anyone, man. You're always welcome to fire up a live stream and we can address things. This is what friends do, by the way. And he says, I can't address anything because everyone around me gets attacked. All I can do is grind, brother. All I can do is grind. Remember when Jeremy popped in my chat demanding to come on my show to debate me for some reason? Remember when he did it to Stuttering Craig the day before? Remember when he did it to Flash? And Flash agreed to a debate and he didn't show up. And then he agreed again on Saturday and then didn't show up again and said he was taking a week off of social media like an hour before the debate. Yeah. Being treated unfairly, if we're all wrong, if this is some sort of conspiracy against you, let's get it out in the open. But you won't do that because you're a, you know what I'm going to say, pussy! But here's the thing, Jeremy, you don't have to be a pussy. This is a choice you're making. You could confront this whole thing. You could man up and address everything. Being a pussy is not an immutable characteristic. It's just a choice. Just choose not to be a pussy. The offer's still open, by the way. Let's do it.
But most of those people that did that match the stories about what I heard about them behind the scenes.
Such as?
People that would sell you out at your lowest moment to make a single video and profit from it. You could always kind of tell. And I'm not going to name names, but they know who they are.
Wait, so you're telling me that you could always tell that I was like some massive asshole and you just never did anything about it? I think that is pathetic cope. You just don't like being confronted with the truth and now you're all salty about it. You're on your period. If you want to be like internet enemies, Jeremy, that's fine. I got no problem with having internet enemies. It's actually quite profitable. The retarded feminists of like the mid-2010s basically paid off my mortgage. But you know what's really fucking sad, man? At least the retarded feminists had the nutsack to say my name. Anyway, that's about me done, thank you.
So that's the quartering video, or the bearing video about the quartering. All right, so that's what I wanted to cover again. Who said that? Forget who said it. Only something said. Let's watch the video. Only something. Fuck, I forgot now. Damn, I'm a bad friend. I'm a bad friend. Yeah, but it's not surprising that Bearing thinks that way. And Bearing's always been super transparent. Every time I've seen him say anything, super transparent with everybody. So yeah, he got bulled, brother. He got bulled, brother. That's how it goes sometimes. It's how the cookie be crumbling, boys. Well, Rock says, I mean, it's In my opinion, Roxas, it's just cashing a check, you know? It's just cashing a check, right? And I get it, but yeah, be transparent about it, right? Be transparent about your cashing a check. That's fine, right? So, yeah, there's no one left in my eyes. That's what I'm thinking, right? Luther Morgan. So back to what Jeremy said about the everything the psychos claiming is true, blah, blah, blah. He says he contacted the FBI and whatnot, and then implied it's everybody. He's telling everybody about, like, I would wager he probably didn't do anything like that. He also claimed 2 weeks ago he was going to sue all of us. Probably never even had a conversation. And if he did have a conversation with any legal representation, they probably said he was insane for thinking you could sue somebody for making fun of you online. But whatever. But Luther Morgan, who has been all over Jeremy's ass for a while, said, I've already proven you've never reported any harassment to local sheriff. TheQuartering is so prepared to be a victim. An unhinged internet moron smoking a crack pipe or a troll makes one video is enough for Hambly to call the FBI. If everything he said is true, why are you responding to this guy's emails and Facebook messages? Why not block him? It's very, very important. So this guy that's made all kinds of videos about Jeremy saying fucked up stuff that he says he contacted the FBI over is somebody that Jeremy has been in contact with personally. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Right? Raised Charm Potato says, my coffee company. Does he mean the corporate dropship company that mass produces coffee and slaps a label on it for whoever pays them? Milk Creek Coffee had just no idea about any of this. They probably know. Let's be honest. They probably know. Connor says he's so scared that he's blocked half the population of the earth, but not the guy he's afraid is going to make attempts to actually physically hurt him and his family. Yeah, it's weird. He's blocked me. He's blocked Smash. He's blocked all these guys. He's blocked everybody. Okay. And for some odd reason, he has not blocked the guy that's apparently sending him death threats. And he's also friends with him on Facebook and has been for years. What the fuck are we talking about? Right? Our offices? What offices? He doesn't even have any offices. They all look like this. Is he aware of what he looks like? Nope, of course not. Because there's so little actual harassment, he has to either manufacture it or blow it out of proportion. Yeah, okay. No, you don't understand, Luther. He was smoking weed, not crack. So you're actually a liar and completely wrong about everything. Meanwhile, Jared is the pillar of truth. The pillar of truth, everyone. Yes. Once exposed, he changed his story from local law enforcement to the FBI. God, our beautiful boy. Oh, my gosh. Are you saying it's not illegal to make fun of Jeremy Hambly? Oh, my God. A new stone has been turned. Dennis says, nobody understands the ways of the fat, drunken poop squatch, Jeremy Dale Hambly. He's been an alcoholic since he was 7 years old. It takes a whole pharmacy worth of pills every day. Whatever is left in his pickled brain barely functions enough for him to poop his pants. Damn, brother. My man went a little too hard on my boy. Damn, brother. Even my dumbass is blocked. There are literal people, and I'm not being a dick here, but they have, small followings or no followings, and he's blocking these people. Now, to be fair, completely fair to everybody, TheQuartering combs, and I mean combs, through his replies and his comments with a fine-tooth comb because he's obsessed. He's like parasocially attached, bro. So hard. It's very, very weird. But anyways. Big shout out to the boys. We got about an hour left, and we're 130 from Naked Snake for the 16th stream in a row. A red and an orange boy from a Rainbow Knights, a $20 and $100 super chat. Thank you, guys. I love you, and I appreciate you. Get the hell on it. Doggone it. Let's continue. I'm so hungry. I did not eat today. I woke up, ate a protein bar. After the gym, drank a protein shake. Before the stream, I was going to eat one of those real good, like, great microwave meals. They're called Real Goods. They have great macros. And I forgot. So, oopsie daisy. Let's hear what Brittany has to say about the recent shenanigans from our boy, Jeremy.
No, I'm not on the Jared diet. I'm not going to go pretend. This is what fat people do. You see, like, I'm not talking about like, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds. No, I mean like fat people like Jeremy. This is what they do. They go and they eat a salad, and then not only do they drench it in like whatever the fuck topping that they put, they proceed to go drink a 30-ounce smoothie filled with sugar and juices. just high calorie things that they can find and they throw it in.
I love this shit because it's so true. It's so true. People will be like, I'm going on a diet. And I'm like, okay, what are you eating? They're like, oh yeah, I'm eating, a bunch of salad. And I'm like, do you use salad dressing? They're like, yeah, of course. I can't eat it without salad dressing. I'm like, okay, cool. Perfect. And then they'll go to Starbucks and they'll get their coffee that has 800 calories and like 85 grams of sugar. I'm like, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing? It's not how these things work. My old store manager at GameStop 100 years ago, I called him Egg. He was like 500 pounds, right? He would always go on like diets and shit. And one time he was on a diet and he said all he could eat was fruit or something. So he would come to work at GameStop with a giant bag of apples, like a huge bag of apples. And he would sit there and he would like chain eat them until they were all gone. Over the course of 3 hours, he would eat like 30 apples, which is terrible for you. Absolutely terrible for you, right? Also, we're forgetting that fruit also has a fuck ton of sugar, but that's beside the point, right? Just pounding them bitches because he thought it was healthy. It's one of those things where it's like, if something's healthy, I can eat unlimited amounts of it, right? What are you doing? No, man. No. You got to count your calories no matter what. Energy in, energy out. But they don't do that. They're like, oh, I think skinny people eat like just an ass ton of fruit and vegetables, right? Like 8,000 calories of fruit and vegetables. That's what I need to do.
People like Jeremy think that that's what skinny people eat. They like think, oh, to be skinny, you have to eat a salad. And actually, you have to drink a bunch of sugary smoothies and then eat no protein for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
It's always the protein. Why is it always the protein? Every time somebody really, really overweight goes on a diet, they don't even consider protein in their diet. They're like, I'm like, what is your protein intake? They're like, I don't know. What? What do you mean? It's never protein. It's always like fat or carbs. It's never protein or calories. It's like, I'm going to ignore the most important things.
Like, how did they arrive to this conclusion? It's almost like, you know how blackface is a caricature? They have, fat people like TheQuartering have this caricature of skinny people in their mind. I honestly think I should start trolling and like just start eating ice and eating ridiculous stuff and see if fat people start doing it. They really think it's like a caricature thing. Like they're LARPing, they're cosplaying as skinny. They're LARPing as skinny. Not in a, oh, I'm gonna lose weight mindset way, but in a cartoonish way akin to how a tranny would emulate a woman and do pink face. What do we call it? Like, we don't want to call it skinny face. What do we call that? It's skinny LARPing. He's skinny posing. And you know what else? Not only that, Jeremy does it in the same way that like a woman would try to lose weight, because women, a lot of the time, unless they're trained and they've lifted before or they have some circumstance that would teach them otherwise, a lot of the time, this is how women lose weight. They eat like a piece of bread and then they starve themselves and then like eat a salad and some cold cuts. Like Jeremy eats like a woman.
Dude, yeah, that's how women are. I've met some women that are like 105 pounds and they eat like once a day or twice a day, and it is like a rabbit. They eat like 2 bites of something. And to be fair, a lot of these girls don't even eat like healthy things. I know a girl that was a rel. She was 105 pounds, 5'9". She looked pretty good, to be honest. She had a good portioned, like she was like kind of curvy, but really thin. Probably looked better with like 8-10 pounds on her. And she literally would eat like in the morning, like 1 bite of something and then some coffee. And then at night she would eat like 2 chicken nuggets. Like she would get like some chicken nuggets from McDonald's and eat 2 of them. And then that was it. She ain't even eating healthy, bro. It's just she eat no calories at all. Right? That's how you stay thin if you're wanting to be like that thin. You just don't eat. Right?
Thinks she's losing weight. He eats like a fat woman that's cosplaying as someone skinny. And also I saw he's like flipping out again, having melties on Twitter. How he contacted the FBI over cyberbullying. Are you for real? This is like terminal lolcow behavior. This is like lolcow origins. You guys remember Jesse Slaughter? Like, I'm gonna call the cyber police. That's literally TheQuartering. Hold on. Let's pull up the video. It's such a classic.
I'm gonna tell you right now. This is from her father. You bunch of lying, no good punks. And I know who it's coming from because I back traced it.
This is like OG internet shit right here.
And I know who's emailing and who's doing it.
FBI,
And you'll
watch
be
out.
reported to the cyber
Clearance
police
coming.
and the state police.
You're
So
right.
you better write one more thing
Consequences will never be the same.
or screw with my computer again. You'll be arrested.
You're
End of
right.
conversation from her father.
You're right. It's
Yeah.
fucking gonna come and beat her ass.
It's literally when he said that the red car pulled up to his driveway or whatever and then refused to post evidence. Don't mess with my computer again.
If you come near my daughter, guess what? Consequences will never be the same.
Oh God, I need to get that tattooed on you.
Consequences will never be
A
the
lying
same.
bunch of
FBI
pricks.
is coming.
My house has been like this ever since everybody's been posting stuff about me. Okay. I am personally I live in PC.
You done goofed, boys.
Torn. I have been having emotional breakdowns one after another.
Literally, he's gonna call the cyber police. He's gonna backtrace.
Bro, like unrelated, this girl has had a rough life, man. I haven't looked up anything about her in like years, but I'm pretty positive she like after right when she got of age, she just started doing porn or something. I'm pretty positive I read that somewhere. I could be completely wrong though, but I'm just like, she's had and she might be dead now. Is she dead now? I feel like that's probably, I don't know. Like, I'm just assuming. Pretty sure she's dead now. I could be wrong. I don't remember. But I know, I'm pretty sure she did porn. Did she not? Did she not do porn? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn she did. Maybe we just assume things. You just assume things. Her name was like Jessie Slaughter or something. Something Slaughter. It might be Jessie Slaughter. That sounds right. Jessie Slaughter. It was like early internet crazy shit. That was back when that shit was popping off. The weirdest shit in the world, dude. It's funny though. It's funny though. Anyways. Did you just assume her mortality status? I didn't mean to. Man. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Gosh, I'm about to throw up. I'm so hungry. This is rough, guys. This is my fault. This is what the Kino boys have to say about the death threats. They probably just talked about this. I used to post in the IGN vestibule boards back then when I saw that. Good times. Yes, sir. Shit, I used to make guitar tabs on Ultimate Guitar when I was like 13, 14, or 15. I would go in and like manually make guitar tabs because I remember they had guitar tabs on there that were completely wrong. And I knew what they actually were because like I had watched, live videos and tabbed it all out myself to make a real tab for like real songs of bands I liked. And for some reason, Ultimate Guitar 50% of the time rejected them on accuracy. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? This is perfect. How dare you? The ones on there aren't even close, dude. God, it's crazy. All right, boys, don't forget. We are 230 from Naked Snake. Ooh, on a Monday. Is the Monday going to get us again? The Naked Snake officially, it died for the first time in 6 years on a Monday. And it's been going strong ever since that one fateful day on a Monday. And it's another Monday, guys. The deadly Monday. Monday is always like storming the beaches of Normandy. All right, here's what they have to say about that. The FBI thing.
Is it true that you called the FBI because of online trolling? No, I called the FBI because a guy was threatening to slit my throat.
Okay.
Threatening to kill me in multiple videos.
The one that you talk with for the last 4 years?
Well, he's gonna get to that here in a second.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
He's going to be going to jail now.
Is he?
I don't care about online trolling.
Is he? Oh yeah, no, you don't care about online trolling at all, bro. No. That's just why you threaten to take away our livelihood, sue us in court. You have our YouTube taken down, our Kick taken down. You're gonna ruin our lives. He doesn't care about being trolled online at all. No, Jer's not sensitive like that. Okay, Jer.
So your friend that you've been friends with for years is heading to jail. Okay.
Okay.
I care about that.
Yeah, when you can't say you don't care You can't say you don't care about online trolling, but you hide every reply on Twitter that calls you fat. Because that's like level 1 trolling. You're fat. Level 1 trolling is you're fat. And you're hiding those replies, bruh. Whew. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, brother.
Good. I hope so.
This idiot was uploading these videos for the whole world to see. And he lives in Canada. So I assume he's not.
So wait. So he lives in Canada. So you call the FBI? What sense does that fucking make? Why don't you call the RCMP, you fucking dumbass? But he didn't call the FBI. He didn't. We know because he didn't put in the police reports last time either. All he wants is to be able to play the victim. So if he actually got this guy arrested and he went to jail, then he could no longer claim he's under threat from this guy, right?
100%, right? Gregory Lieber says, wrong guitar tabs piss me off. Yeah, dude, me too. Me too. Now, I will say Songster. I use Songster now for everything, and I write my own on Songster. I got all my own songs tabbed out on Songster. It's usually pretty close. But Ultimate Guitar in the early 2000s was a nightmare. 95% of them was wrong.
Hey, so he doesn't want to put in a report. I hope he does get the fucking guy arrested.
Sure. Yeah.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Let him go to prison. We have nothing to do with him. Fuck him.
If someone's threatening to kill you online and you phone the police, I don't give a shit. Yeah, whatever.
Holy.
A doubt on his freedom of speech either. Make fun of me all you want.
Okay.
We will.
We are.
Stop crying.
Oh, but
100%. Yeah. 100%. Right. And the issue is the reason Jeremy posted all these things about this guy, the reason he did that was so he could also add on, because he did in the tweet, he also implied that it was other people, this guy and others, and implied it was people, somebody from our chats. Therefore, he's implying that all the creators are now guilty of all these things that have been apparently done to him. Like, I'm guilty, Luther's guilty, Kino Boys are guilty, everybody's guilty across the board, right? Don's guilty, we're all guilty because some random guy apparently said something, right? That's how he's selling it to everybody. He's selling it to everybody just like that. Because that's what he wants. He wants to be able to trick his viewers into thinking that there's actual creators out there that are threatening his life or something. Like, actual creators are doing that. Which, to be completely honest, if there was creators threatening his life, they would be banned. They would be banned in 2 seconds. They would be done. Right? Completely done. Okay? But anyways, let's pull up.
You ever use
I don't like how Twitter formats that garbage. All right, we'll pull this up real quick. I'm about to piss my pants, guys. God, I'm hungry and I'm about to piss my pants. Why does this happen every stream? Jesus. Yeah. I agree, Blaze. It's a good show. It's a good show, brother. Can you guys do me a big ass favor and like the show? Spam the hell out that like button. Give me some bees. 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 All right. Oh, gosh. Why is my mouse? God, my mouse is in a different place for no reason today. Somebody moved my shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, here we go. What's up, Team Ray? How you doing, baby? Look at them bees. Look at them bees. Next one. Where is it at? Boop. There we go. All right.
You ever use ball toner?
Ball deodorant.
Ball deodorant?
But I'm using it every day now, and I have to admit.
Whoa, hang on.
Ball deodorant.
By the way, look, this video they're watching is obviously from a while back, like probably a couple years. And the quartering is almost completely bald right here. If you've ever wondered why he wears a hat 24/7. If you've ever wondered why he wears a hat 24/7, that's why.
The ball deodorant?
Whoa.
Bro, he's lying, isn't he? Look at.
Wait, guys, look.
Honest with you, that I thought was a little funny. Like,
watch this.
Ball deodorant.
Using it every day.
It's
Why is the plastic seal
It's
still
still
on?
sealed. It's still sealed, motherfucker.
Bro.
Come on.
The
And
lies.
watch, he breaks eye contact here down into the left because he's a liar.
Deodorant, but I'm using it
Look
every
at
day.
that.
Wait.
Look at him. here, bro. Watch. This is the
we're almost
guiltiest,
there.
facial expression you could ever make. Watch.
Like, are we really gonna believe for a second? Are we really gonna believe for 1 second that Jeremy is the epitome of? That's probably not the right word. Epitome? Is that the right word? Maybe. Of hygiene. I doubt it. Look, you don't have completely unkempt hair, completely unkempt facial hair, completely unkempt clothes, if you have good hygiene. Okay? Almost everybody I've ever seen with a big, scraggly, unkempt, fucking flowing beard usually smells like cheeks. I'm sorry. Okay? Sorry. Your beard smells like peanut butter and ass. Not my fault. Okay? What's up, Moxie Dame? How you doing, baby? What's up, Radius Sphere? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Love you. Appreciate you. Oh, my God. All right. Anyways, continuing on the quartering train. All right. God, I'm about to piss my pants, boys. Why? I'm so tired of this. I'm just drinking too. I'm basically Jeremy now. I'm just drinking too much water is what it is. Drinking too much water. That's what this is all about. That's just what this is all about. Okay. That's what's going on in my life. Having a piss, dying, hungry, gay. I'm tired of it. Why won't anybody help me? I don't understand. Ghostface says, I've lost more weight than Jer has. Probably. You know what would be a great idea, Ghostface? You know what would completely own the haters? He would completely own the haters if he did a weigh-in and he filmed it. If he filmed his weigh-in on a scale every week and was actually losing weight, he could completely own the haters. Completely own the haters, right? Easily peasily. But he ain't doing it because he's not losing weight. I guarantee you. Why you not eat? I don't know. I forgot. I ate all my protein today. I've had all my protein supplements, but no actual food because I'm stupid. I ate a protein bar, protein shake, protein bar. Because I was like, oh, fuck, my stream's about to start. Shit. And I just smashed a protein bar, which doesn't do anything hunger-wise. Just makes you more hungry, you know what I'm saying? So all I had to do was fast to lose 90 pounds. No diet needed. Well, I mean, fasting is kind of a diet, And fasting is kind of diety, So that's just me. I do high protein, low carb, and I do 1,600 calories for 90 days, and I'll get real thin, real thin. I'll lose about 30 pounds. You aren't lying, Art. You're not lying. Gregory Lieber, bros got stanky Famunda cheese like it's expensive and using French cuisine. That's the thing, man, that a lot of people don't realize. A lot of things people don't realize, man, is there are smells associated with bigger people that a lot of people don't realize exist. And it is alarming. And no matter how much you bathe or clean yourself, that shit's going to happen. I know big dudes that will shower and an hour later they smell like the sweet rot because they can't get in between their folds, brother. Okay, for example, we all have armpits, right? That's our two folds, both armpits, maybe a gooch, right? People that are 500 pounds have 95 folds. And unless they're washing the living shit out of them and deodorizing their rolls too at the same time, which I guarantee they're not, you're smelling it and there's no way to not smell it. And they're probably nose blind to it. Thank you, Gregory. Rick says, what kind of protein bars you like? I eat Quest bars almost exclusively. Yep. Lose weight and become shaped like a normal human. Even that's hard too. You got to get real low down there. And people like Jeremy, you'll have to get surgery to remove your bat wings and shit. Yeah, you have to get surgery because you'll be a flying squirrel. You know what I'm saying? You'll just look like a flying squirrel. That might be right, B312. I'm not educated on that, but that sounds plausible. It's completely plausible. You know? Kirkland proteins, I've had them before and Fit Crunch. The issue is like the Fit Crunches and the Kirklands are usually like really high in like sugar and really high in carbs, or at least high in sugar. Like the complete cookies have like 60 grams of sugar or something. That is insane. That is insane. That's like 2 bowls of ice cream, brother. No, thank you. Why are almost all Quest bars awful tasting? The taste is irrelevant. That don't matter to me. When you eat them like once or twice a day for 10 years, it's irrelevant how they taste at that point. It's not like they're going to be good, you know? That's the issue. That's the issue, brother. I've lost 70 pounds. Jeremy needs to get on my level. Yeah, and that's the thing, Ghostface, is if Jeremy counted his calories, kept him below 2,000, you know, and didn't drink alcohol for, let's say, 8 months, he would lose 150 pounds. Probably more. Now, he'd need to weight train too, you know. If he just did some light weight training 3 times a week and stuck to that diet without cheating once for 8-9 months, he'd lose 150 pounds. But he wants to do fad diets is what he wants to do. That's what he wants fad diets. He wants easy diets that give him a lot of outs, right? Like he thinks he can drink on this diet. So now he's still drinking alcohol, which is the worst thing you can do on a diet. Absolute worst thing you can do. He thinks he can eat ribeyes every day. He thinks he can eat a mountain of bacon every day. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? You know what I'm saying? He's tried diets. Yeah. Crow Feather Media, my man. You should send Jared a letter recommendation to be GameStop manager. Quarter egg would be at home there. That might be where he ends up. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at GameStop as a manager. The last bastion of existence. I don't think he'd get hired though. A lot of people, and I'm not saying this is like a negative or a positive, but a lot of people that are still at GameStop are like politicized and like really liberal and silly. So you probably ain't getting hired if they know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, oh, he's a conservative commentator, done. Right? So now if the Reddit's anything to say about it, I'm going off of like what I've seen on the Reddit in the past couple of years. So it could just be isolated to Reddit. When I was at GameStop, no one ever talked about politics. I don't even think I heard a single thing in 11 years about politics on GameStop. But again, this is before the crazy period of, you know, politics and controversy and like left and right wanting to kill each other. This was kind of before all that, you know. Refuse to eat until your mama's concerned. Well, I don't talk to my mom that often, and she doesn't see me but like once a year, so she would not notice until it was too late, sir. Yes. He would lose a shit ton getting off alcohol. Yeah, that's the most important thing. The most important thing is getting off alcohol. If you're dieting, if you're a very obese person, you quit and you drink every day, quit drinking. That shit's going to fall off. You know? So, bacon's the candy of meat. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I agree with that shit. We love it. I love it, boys. Do me a big favor, guys, and hit that like button on the stream. I love you and I appreciate you. We're 220 from Naked Snake with about 25 minutes left. I appreciate you. Will Monday be the death of the snake one more again? Will Monday finally dethrone Snake again? Fucking Monday, brother. I hate Mondays. You know, did they do that art? See, so I've been into GameStop, I think twice since I made GameStop videos, and both times they like fist bumped me and said they liked my channel. So I was like, oh, cool. That's the only times I've went in GameStop in the last 10 years, twice. And they were like, I like your channel. I was like, thanks. So, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people that hate me, right? The GameStop Reddit at one point banned my name on Reddit. Like you couldn't even type in my name on the subreddit because I kept making videos about it. I kept jumping on conference calls and shit. Yes, Last Relic. Yep, exactly. 100%. He ain't wrong. Drinking's the devil. Yeah, man. You know, drinking's a sticky thing because drinking can be really nice if you casually do it. Like, let's say once a week, or you're in Vegas, you go out to eat with your buddies, you get a few whiskeys. It can be pretty nice to relax and sip on something. But then, of course, there's people out there that will drink 7 days a week for 10 years, and that's when it gets fucking bad, right? It's going to affect every relationship, every job, every opportunity completely. Also, it's going to affect your weight. It's going to affect your personality, your demeanor, how you treat people. It's going to affect everything. And some people just can't turn that off. So, but shit, I'll drink like once or twice a week. And it's just me sitting there on my computer and playing some guitar and sipping on, a few drinks. Or if I go out to dinner, I'll get me like two whiskey and Cokes and just sip on them and go home. And that's the end of it. Right. So, but it's like Zia told me. The reason Zia doesn't drink is because she can't stop. And I've heard that from a lot of people. She'll be like, yeah, I'll drink one and I'll just drink until I'll black out. And I'm like, well, life is all about moderation in every aspect. One of my friends back in the day, he doesn't drink as much anymore. But when we were in our 20s, he would drink until he was wasted every day. He was wasted. Like, he would get to the point at like 1 a.m. where he would be like almost crying and could barely speak. He's one of those guys that like had just like developed a fuck ton of empathy when they're drunk. So he starts like almost crying about kids in Africa and shit for some reason. He was one of those guys, which I guess it could be worse, right? You could be like mean or angry or hit people in the face. There's people that get drunk and want to fight. But yeah, he did that 7 days a week for like 8 years. He would drink an entire like pint of vodka every night. And he did it for something like 7-8 years. And yeah, it was fucked up. The weirdest part about it is he was shredded. He went to the gym with me every day and he was shredded to the gills, but he just drank 24/7. He was an anomaly for sure. Yeah, MA, of course. I get Mr. Ray's down in Africa. What's up, Black Sheep? Art says, chat, donate so the snake doesn't die, and so Jeremy doesn't wake you up by sitting on your face with his IBS Crohn's disease. All right. Happy drunk saying you're drunk, sympathetic drunks, but never did we anticipate the horrors of the quartering drunk. Yeah, the quartering gets a false sense of confidence when he drinks, so he'll just start going after everybody, and then he wakes up and he's like, fuck. I said I'd meet this guy at 3 p.m. and fight him. No, I can't do that. Right? So that's just how it is sometimes, man. Zia. Yeah, Zia. Irikiah says, one of my cousin's friends went suicidal when drunk. Tried to throw himself. Oh, shit. That's a great point. That's so weird, Irikiah. One of my friends, when he got like almost blackout drunk, he would try to jump out of moving cars. I remember one time he got really drunk. So I put him in the car and drove him home. We were like out and about. And we were drinking a little bit. Like I had drank 2 shots of Fireball or something. Keep in mind, I was like 23, okay? Or 26, I don't remember. I drank 2 shots of Fireball. Wasn't even buzzed. And my man had drank like 12 shots in 20 minutes and was blacking out. So I put him on my shoulder. Like I put his arm over my shoulder and held him and walked him back to the car. And I was driving home and he threw up in my car like 5 times. And then he started saying he wanted to die and he kept trying to jump out of the car. And I had to grab him and hold him because he was trying to jump out of the car going like 70 miles an hour. It was weird. It was very strange. I had never seen him that drunk before, though. Fireball's nasty. I agree. I have this tradition every Halloween where I go to the haunt, like a haunt, like an hour north. And we go it's a great haunt, dude. It's like one of the best ones I've ever been to. And it's an hour away. And I grab a bucket of those Fireball shots. Like $18 or some shit. Bucket of Fireball shots. Me and my boys and Jesse we'll all drink like 3 of those, and then we go into the haunt. You know, it's hilarious. It's not. We don't even get barely tipsy because it's 3 little fireball shots, but it's like a tradition. It's fun. You know. I'm triggered. Yeps, it's me. Why are you triggered, brother? Stop being triggered, brother. Don't do it, man. Don't fall for the triggering. The great triggering. MA says the last time I cried when I was drunk, some really weird stuff happened that freaked me out. But then I was hyper concerned with if my friends like spaghetti. I made it in between crying. I love spaghetti. Oh my gosh. Free speech says I can't multitask. Ah, dude, right there with you. The fuck is a bucket of fireball shots. So if you go to like any liquor store, they'll have a little bucket. It looks like a Halloween bucket. It's like a plastic little Halloween bucket with a little snap-on lid, and it's a fireball bucket. And there's like 18 fireball like plain bottles in it. And there'll be like 4 people going to the haunt. So we just split them in between us when we go to the haunt. It's fun. It's very silly. But none of us get even remotely drunk because it's like everybody takes like 4, fireball shots, basically. And we always go out to eat before, so you don't even barely feel it. It's fun. Granted, I didn't do it last year or the year before, so I guess I shouldn't call it a tradition. But eventually, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to relive my 20s and do the fireball haunt. Matthew says, I got blackout drunk on Halloween 2018 and almost died by choking to death on my own vomit. Oh my gosh. Don't drink on an empty stomach. That is the greatest advice to ever give anybody that's a beginner because you'll die. Stormy says, I get buzzed maybe once a year. I like to go in the kitchen and pretend I have a cooking show. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, dude. No, well, I mean, I get buzzed once a year. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't even really get buzzed when I drink. I drink like 3 claws when I'm drinking. Drink like 3-4 claws, and they don't even really get me buzzed anymore. It's sad. It's really sad, man. I can't remember the last time I was legitimately buzzed. It's probably on stream. Like, it was probably my first Halo stream, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe. Yeah, I think I got buzzed that night because I took like 5 shots. Reagan says I only get drunk when I'm out with my friends. Yeah, that means same. Yeah, same. You got wasted not. Oh, okay. I got wasted on July 4th. Yes, that's true. Also a tradition that I don't want it to be. I don't like being that way. It sucks. It sucks, man. It is balls, dude. Like, it is not fun. Blacking out's not fun. It's awful. No one ever, I don't know if, some people might intend to, but I never intend to. Once it happens like once a year or once every 2 years. And it's always on the 4th of July. Before last 4th of July, it was years before that. Very sad. It does suck the next day. Yep. It sucks like the next 2 days because you even feel it a little bit the second day. But that's life. All right. We got 22 minutes left. 220 on the Naked Snake for the 16th stream in a row. 1 red boy from a rainbow night. And an orange boy. Wait, hold on a second. And an orange boy. Well, damn. Red and an orange boy. Shout out to the top dog, Kyle Gloffers. Pink boy, I love you, buddy. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's true, Joe Sheena. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You don't want to wake up next to the drear. Crazy Frog drink, bowl of vodka, Bacardi orange, WKD orange, Smirnoff Ice, eyes turns green, nothing else. That sounds scary. Sounds scary. Have you been to the GameStop you used to work at, Roxas on Kick? No. Well, oh my God, it's Mandy. What's up, baby? How you and Craig? How you, Craig Shawnee is? I was thinking about y'all yesterday. I don't remember why. I was thinking about y'all. Sometimes y'all just pop in my head. You have that effect on people, I think. I had 2 high-end old fashions and a dirty martini on Saturday. Didn't get drunk, but Sunday I slept way too long. Dude, oh my God. Today, I laid down for bed at 11 p.m. and I woke up at 8 a.m., walked to my guest room because it's dark in my guest room, and slept until 3 p.m. I slept 15 hours. Damn, that's wild, right? It's wild. Oh my God. Raking Knight with $100 super chat. My man. Oh my gosh. Raking Knight has just made the impossible possible on a Monday. It might be achieved. Raking, my man. One red boy for the boys. Thank you so much. I love you. Orange boy to a rainbow night. Shout out to my brother. Can't wait to see you. Me and I think that at least once a day, and Jesse says it once a day. Jesse's always like, we need to get Raking out here. And I'm like, yes, he's busy though. He's slightly Asian and he's busy. Okay. Sorry. She's always like, we need to be Raking out. I'm like, yeah, I agree. Or she's like, we need to fly to Phoenix and see it Raking. I'm like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Thank you so much, Raking. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. My man. Shout out to my boy. Those busy Asians. He's just too busy for us whites. I'm partial to good gin and tonic. Oh my God. You're a white lady, aren't you, Stormy Fields? Wait, no, you're probably Hispanic. What is it about women and gin? Gin tastes like BO smells. I don't get it. I'll never understand gin. Right? I'll never understand gin. That's true, Art. I'm Latina. Well, that's weird. I actually don't know what Latina girls drink. I've only dated one Latina girl, and she just drank whatever I had. Like, I always had Jack Daniels. That's what she drank. She was wild. Yeah, dude. Thank you, Raking. I love you, buddy. I appreciate it. Everybody give Raking some love for being goated. He's the GOAT. Gin is a racial slur for women, so that makes sense why they like it. Oh my God. Raking says tequila. Ooh, tequila's all right. It's very okay. Very okay. It's very okay. Thank you, Raking. I appreciate you, brother. He's giving us a shot here at the end. Thank you, buddy. Latinas like beer. Yeah. Now, you want to, so here's the issue, right? Here's the issue. When I was on Tinder, now keep in mind, this was almost 10 years ago, okay? When I was on Tinder, every single like female profile said they liked to drink beer. They're like, I love beer. I love hiking and Netflix. Every one of them. And I'm like, brother, how are you all the same person? You like beer, Netflix, and hiking. Come on now. Beer? Whiskey's where it's at. You can sip on whiskey slow. Thank you, Raking, again. I appreciate you. Yeah, Mandy, see, Mandy agrees. Mandy likes a good old White Claw like my ass, I think. I hope so. Rockstar, my man. What's up, buddy? Welcome back, dude. How you doing, brother? Rockstar, he's here. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, brother. Hope you're doing well, buddy. They all talk to each other, know how to set the hook. Nah, you might be right, Radiosphere. You might be right. You might be right about that. Oh, biggest, dickest, you ain't lying, brother. That's like it's a deep human behavior thing, right? It's a deep human behavior thing, right? You have to build, like, a lot of people have to build personality to survive. Like, so I grew up obese. I was like a fat kid. And then I lost weight at like 17. Lost like 80, 90 pounds or something, or maybe more. I don't know. And I got real like thin. I was like scrawny as fuck. And then I started working out and I got muscle mass. And I've been like 160 to 190 for the last, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years. And like while going through like the fatness to get people to like you, I guess your mind just compensates and tries to make people like laugh and so you can fit in, right? And I guess I became the fat funny guy, and then I lost weight. But I retained that shit because it's just who I am, I guess. But a lot of people don't have to do that because, you don't have to because you don't need to. You fit in regardless, I like the extra stout Guinness. Ooh. Oh. Were you more obese than Jared? No. I was like 264 or 270, maybe. Maybe. How'd you lose the initial weight when you were 17? I did nothing, actually. So I stopped drinking soda. I cold turkeyed soda. And I haven't had like an actual, I've unironically not drank a soda since I was 17. Now, obviously, I'll drink a Jack and Coke Zero or something every now and then. But I don't, I haven't just casually drank a soda since I was 17. And it was probably 6 months. I lost like 90 pounds. Now, also context, I was drinking 12 sodas a day before then. So I was drinking like 12, 13 Pepsis every day. Right. And then I gained a little bit of the weight back when I was 23, and then I started hitting the gym. Thanks for the advice, Mandy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mandy. Well, now I can give you real advice now, but that was my advice for back then. It's probably because I was a teenager, right? Now it's a pretty relentless diet. Corium, my ex-Cuban GF loved coconut rum. Ooh, interesting. Rum's pretty good too. Thank you, Corium. How you doing, brother? I was called chicken legs in my youth. I'm called chicken legs now. He lies. He double fists white monsters, which are basically soda. I don't even drink white monsters that much anymore. I had a 12-pack in my pantry for 3 months. 3 months. You know? Hell yeah. Mama drinks must be mixed, and the alcohol hardly tastes. They sneak up on you like that. Shit. I always get annoyed when they do a light pour on the Jack and Coke. I'm like, come on now. Come on now. More, Snake. Hurt me more, dog. That'll happen with Captain Morgan, brother. That'll happen. Yeah. We got 14 minutes left. 120 from Naked Snake for the 16th stream in a row. We're closing up. Moving on up. And go-to meal when you drink. Hot wings. I think probably 90% of the last 10 times I've drank any alcohol, which is like 1 or 2 whiskeys, is when I eat hot wings. They just go together, man. Like cookies and cream, baby. Love it. Hell yeah. Or if I'm eating like a ribeye, I'll drink a whiskey and a Coke Zero. And when I'm making it, sizzling it. It's a sizzling and a jiggling. Popping. I'll sip on a little whiskey, watch it on the grill. God, so good. I don't get boneless wings. I'm a man, MA. I get all flats, baby. Whiskey goes with everything. That's true. Yeah. I don't like being intoxicated. I agree. You know? Fried shit after drinking. Hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm all about, boy. But it's like not often, right? I know you do, and you throw them. What, MA, why are you just making up slander? Do I have to sue you for defamation? MA? Mandy says all flats for the win. Mandy knows. Mandy knows the tricks of the trade. Beer sucks, all flats. Mandy knows. She gets it. Is that Renee Galarza with 1,000 kicks? My man. He said, pack it up. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, dude. 1,000 kicks down the hole. It's down the hole, brother. Thank you, buddy. Shout out to my man. Renee Galarza, 110 away. Thank you. May as well get chicken strips if you're ordering boneless. That's what I'm saying. They're just chicken nuggets. If I'm out getting like some food with one of my boys and he orders boneless chickens, like I don't say anything. I just feel rough. I just feel sad. Pizza's solid. You can't fuck that up. You can eat cold gas station pizza and it's acceptable. You know? It's acceptable. Is that Irakias with an orange boy? It's a rainbow night. There it is. Mommy. Hell yeah. He says boneless wings are just a psyop so men don't feel like kids ordering nuggets in front of women when drinking. Well, I got bad news for everybody. If you order boneless wings in front of a woman, they know. They know. Ask Mandy. I guarantee you she knows. I guarantee you she knows. Because I've eaten dinner with Sean and he gets bone in. I know. Okay. They know. You ain't tricking nobody, baby. You ain't tricking nobody. Thank you, Eric Haas. I love you, buddy. Shout out to the Orange Boy. It is now a rainbow night. A red boy from Rakin, a pink boy from Kyle Gloff, an orange boy from Irikias, and 12 other gold boys from all the other boys. Thank you. Freddie Marks, you will eat what I put on your plate. That's why a lot of Southern kids are fat. Because we grew up in a weird time where our Southern mamas and Southern grandmas got really mad if you didn't clean your plate, and it was always a metric fuck ton of food. Right? You know? Thank you, Irikias. Love you, buddy. Shout out to Irikias, my fellow lover of some of those delicious orange chicken balls. A Deadly Neurotoxin says, what's up with boneless? There is nothing wrong with boneless wings, but they're chicken nuggets. And if you're going to an establishment, a sit-down establishment, and you're ordering chicken nuggets, you're like an 8-year-old. And that's fine, but expect to be roasted. But also, here's the other side of the coin. If you tell your buddies you love hot wings and you love getting fucking hot wings with your boys, and you show up to the boys meet up with a hot wing time, and you order boneless wings, your boys are gonna be like, wait, we didn't know you were fucking LARPing, brother. Because a boneless wing and a bone-in wing are not similar at all. A boneless wing is a chicken nugget. Doesn't taste the same, different consistency. A bone-in wing is a wing. And they are some of the best shit in the world. Like, I can't even explain it, bro. I am enamored with hot wings. I get hot wings once a week minimum. And I literally almost tear up every time I get them. When you find a good hot wing place, what do you think Jared eats and how many? Well, Jared definitely doesn't eat spicy foods because he's a bitch. So I will say he probably gets mild or like teriyaki wings. And he probably eats like 15. And he probably gets boneless, I would say. I feel like that's Jeremy's stuff. I eat both and I will not care. That's fine, Retro Gamer. But when you get roasted, just roll with the punches, baby. You know, just roll with the punches, baby. Last time I got Twin Peaks, the flats were like the size of my hand. It was weird as fuck. Oh, they're so good, MA. Fuck, they're so good. They're so fat. They're like your ass cheeks, huge and delicious. He probably gets mustard pepper chicken. Oh, God. I remember growing up, all my boys were like lemon pepper. And I'm like, bruh, I get the ghost pepper. Or for a short period of time, I got the Carolina Reaper, but they took it off the menu and broke my heart. They were so good. They were like unbelievable. They were unbelievable. And then they're like, we don't have that on our menu anymore. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just drive off a cliff. But I found another one. That was good. It was habanero. They're pretty solid. And the wing quality is unmatched. Fresh. No chickeny. All delicious. Yeah, Retro. Yep. Jared's wife gets boned. Oh, Jarvis, come on, brother. Come on, brother. Had those at my 38th birthday or something. Hell yeah, brother. Sometimes I don't want to get my face and fingers messy, and that's not my wife's love juice. If you get your fingers and your face messy when you eat bone-in wings, it's because you do not know how to eat them. Okay? Ask Sean about that homicide from Wings to Go. Oh, man, I'm all about it. Let's go. The atomic wings are pretty good, yeah. I like them. Yeah, you shouldn't be getting dirty eating wings. If you getting dirty eating wings, it's because you have... And I'm not being an asshole. You just don't know how to eat them. There's a way to eat hot wings where you will get nothing on your face. And it's pro level. It's pro level hot wing eating. With the flats, you put your thumb in the dimple on the opposite side of the bone. You put the whole thing in your mouth. You slightly bite down and you pull off. And it will be clean every time. And you will not get your mouth dirty. You use one hand, 3 fingers. You do not use your left hand for anything. Only eat with your right hand. And then at the end of the wing journey, you wipe your 3 fingers off chug your water, go to the bathroom, wash your hands, good to go. Yeah, exactly. You deep throat them, 100%. 100%. The squeeze and drag, Art. Yes, the squeeze and drag, brother. No one knows. No one gets it. I went out with one of my buddies like a few months ago. We got hot wings. This dude was like, he was eating hot wings. What I got? I got something? I guess this is fine. Imagine this is a flat wing. He was grabbing the flat wings daintily like this. Bringing them up to his mouth to bottom like Squidward when he first tried the Krabby Patty. And he was like, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I like yelled in the middle of the restaurant. I like yelled. It was rough. And I was like, dude, look. And I showed him. I was like, you grab this bitch right here at the small part of the wing, pinch it right here, bite down, pull off, clean. That's the end of the day. And then he started doing it. And he was like, holy shit, awesome. And now he eats wings like that. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Rake with a gold, boy. You watch horror stuff. Do you like stuff by Mike Flanagan? He's going to be writing the script for Warhammer 40K. Let me look. Okay, so I loved absolutely one of my favorite things I've ever watched that is TV or film, Haunting of Hill House, my favorite thing of all time. It's like top 3 best things I've ever seen as far as TV or film. Everything after that he worked on, as far as Netflix goes, was they started getting a little pretentious because I think the emotional aspect was really well done and not overdone in Haunting of Hill House. The rest of them were like there would be every episode had like 5-10 minute monologues in one shot from characters. And they only did that like twice in Haunting of Hill House. And I'm like, bro, like you're trying to make me care about 30 characters right now. It's got to be 1 or 2 that you know, and I don't know. It was felt like it was just overdone. Like Bly Manor, little overdone. There was almost no horror in Bly Manor. I think it was called Black Mass. Midnight Mass was pretty good up until like halfway through. And then I didn't watch anything after that. I heard the House of Usher was great, but I didn't watch it. I love Haunting Hill House though. So I mean he'll probably do an all right job. I don't know enough though. Don't know enough. We are $80 with a couple minutes left from Naked Snake. Oh my God. I got to take a shower after this. I don't know why, but it's hot in my room. It's probably this freaking light. It's baking me today. Yeah, exactly. Art the Clown. Put it right in our ass. Put it right in our cheeks. Epic Michael eats boneless wings. Well, that's not very black of him. Yeah, dude. Mio is good. This is not my Mio. This is PDH's Mio. I don't drink Mio. And this is just here for some reason. I don't know why. I just drink water, dude. I got all hot and bothered. Yeah, I'm like, dude, I want hot wings so bad right now. When you game streaming next? I might game stream Friday, but tomorrow I'll be live going over Jared's vlog likely or doing something else. And then, yeah, it depends on how things go. I might take off Wednesday. I might not. But I'll do Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or all 3 or 2 of those. I don't know. The cake she made was gorgeous. Yeah, she does a good job. She's been doing a lot of cake stuff. All right, boys. Gosh. I'm like so hungry now. Oh, yeah, Spiderman. By the way, I saw Spiderman yesterday. I saw the Spider-Man. God, I'm just going to take my shirt off because I'm freaking dying, guys. Oh! So I saw Spider-Man yesterday. So I'm going to tell you guys about it before we get the hell off here. Oh, my gosh. Come on, you bitch. Jesus. Oh. I'm even shiny. I'm shiny. Get my head ready for the mic. So I saw Spider-Man yesterday and it was pretty solid. Like first things first, get it out of the way. Pretty solid. Definitely the best MCU thing that's happened in a while. It was just real boring at parts. It got real boring sometimes, right? But pretty solid. Kind of a little bit of spoilers here and there, but Spider-Man's like spider DNA is getting more like his arachnid DNA is getting more hardcore. And he's starting to become stronger, but also it like makes him lose his mind. Kind of like the Avatar when he goes like Avatar state. Same thing, kind of. And the best part of the movie is The Punisher by a mile. And there's a lot of good scenes of The Punisher, a lot of good scenes with Spider-Man. My biggest gripe, and I think it's everybody's biggest gripe, is how Jean Grey just like killed the fuck out of people and no one cared. Right? Like Jean Grey just made people commit suicide with her mind powers, and then she just gets to leave after the movie and has no accountability. I think it would have been a much, much better ending if like it showed her being like led into a prison cell. And then like the next time the Jean Grey's brought up, like maybe the Avengers or somebody in that realm, they got her out of jail because they need her for something, right? Because they totally could do that. Oh, well, we need her to work for this agency, so we're going to take her out of jail. You could easily do that, But no, she just like was killing the fuck out of people. Killed the hell out of some bitches and just got to walk away, and like you felt bad for her, and there was no villains in the movie. There was not a villain, so that was kind of weird. Like Jean Grey's kind of the villain, but then she's not. Like about 75% through. It's like really, really trying to dig into your brain that she's a victim. And she rightly should be attacking these people because of her sister. So that's why you can kill innocent people, because your sister was kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? So at any rate, and with Xavier wheelchair rolling. Exactly, Rick Shaw. Been perfect. But at any rate, the black guy was the villain. Well, he wasn't really, though. Because he had a motive, right? He was thinking, oh, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to use these powers to like do wonderful things, but I'm going to have to sacrifice. It's like the eggs make an omelet, broken eggs make an omelet. It was kind of that situation. And also he didn't really do anything the whole movie to be a villain other than like shock an old chick at the end or like using the machine on Jean Grey at the very end. Other than that, he wasn't really a villain, right? So it's just everybody was kind of weirdly morally gray with the exception of Jean Grey. And then she saw no accountability. Other than that, like I really liked it. I thought it was solid. Probably like a 7.5, like a 7.5. Like if you dig Spider-Man, yeah, I would totally see it. Will I ever watch it again? Likely not. Because it's really hard to top No Way Home. That shit was fucking peak, brother. I loved it. Got to see Tobey Maguire and all them bitches. I loved it. Thought it was great. Thought it was great, boys. All right, boys. We're running out of time here. I gotta go make me some ramen or something. I'm about to die. Have you seen Backrooms? Yeah, I loved it. I loved Backrooms. There was things they could have done to make it better. Like they should have just spent the entire movie in the Backrooms, in my opinion. But yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of it. It evoked a cool vibe, for sure. It's me, Junebug. Junebug may cry. What the hell, brother? Junebug may cry. Gosh, I'm sizzling right now. I even took my shirt off and I'm still sizzling, boys. Gosh. Was always more of a Batwoman woman. Really? I didn't know people like Batwoman. Oh, Batman. I'm stupid. Sorry, I read that wrong. Read that wrong as hell. Yeah. I think Backrooms and Obsession were kind of like really compared with each other because they came out around the same time. And Obsession's definitely a better film. But Backrooms was fun. It's fun. If you have any interest in seeing it, yeah, I'd watch it. Right? So Camp Pixels is cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about him. I just know that he's 20 years old, right? All right, let's pick a raid path here. We got Cinevere's live. Ooh, Cinevere. We might do that. Cinevere. I think that's gonna be the one. Cinevere. She's good people. She's good people. Very, very good people. All right, we got her set up. We got her set up. Right. Wendigo interview. Oh well, hell yeah, I'm sure he did. I think Wendigo was like on set for a lot and like looking at a bunch of shit, wasn't he? Yeah. Art the Clown says donate to the FBI. Wake ship at 3 a.m. Shit. Oh, they're coming. Oh, they're coming. I feel it. Art. They're coming. They're gonna be knocking on the door soon. Yes. This weather ain't behaving. I agree. Mick. How was Spider's acrobatics? Yeah, they were great. I mean, all the Spider-Man shit was great. And I like how he started getting organic webs and started shooting them off like cum shots. That was very on the nose, and I loved it. Like that, there's a part, obviously, spoilers, like his arachnid DNA is getting more crazy. So he starts getting organic webs like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And he can't control it, so he's literally just shooting ropes. And it looks like he's just coming everywhere. He's like, oh, and it's like just spurting out. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man's best Spider-Man. I agree. That scene with the train car, masterpiece. Masterpiece, I tell you. You know? Oh, man. 4 1/4 pounder. Hell yeah. We made it close. We got close. We got 75 away from Nikki Snake on the Monday. The Mondays are brutal. Shout out to Rake and Knight. I love you, buddy. I appreciate you for the red boy. You're the GOAT. Thank you, man. Eric Caius, I love you, buddy. The orange boy. Pink boy was Kylie Gloff. Then we had several gold boys. Shout out to all the gold boys. Appreciate you. Extruded Plastics, Mick Stellar, Chai T, Stan Loves the Hams, Billy, Kevin, Kev PhD, Japanese Yakuza, Darren, 1-2 cents even got in this bitch, and Eric Caius. Love you guys. And Rakin even got in the gold boy team. What the hell, buddy? Yeah. Think there'll be an SCP movie? Well, there's a lot of SCPs, right? There's like 1,000 of them. There's thousands of them. So that'd be hard, unless they made a specific SCP movie, right? About a specific SCP. So. That was so nasty. What was nasty? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Oh, the shooting ropes. I loved it. Yeah. You gonna make the tombstone? Oh, I don't want to pull up the tombstone, brother. Oh yeah, this is my 12-hour live feed all-nighter. What the hell? You just pulling an all-nighter? What the hell, baby? Why though? The problem is Hollywood would try to copyright all SCP despite them being under fair use and public domain. Of course they would. I mean, look what they did with Fogarty. Look what they did with our boy Fogarty. God, they ruined that man for like 20 years. Now, it wasn't Hollywood, but same thing. Same difference. Same exact difference. You know what I mean? All right, boys. Let's raid old Cinny. Let's raid old Cinevere. Make sure you say Cam raid in our chat. Oh, it's members only. No. Wait, no, that's the wrong stream. Sorry, never mind. It's not members only. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, when you pop in there, say Cam raid for the Cinevere. She's real good people. She's real nice. She's a real nice peep. I think she's like one of the only guests I've brought on to a quartering roast, and it was great. Great. Oh, yeah, unless you're right. You're completely right, yeah. Completely right, dude. I have not seen Iron Lung. I'm a bad friend. I heard it's great. I haven't seen it. I've watched the complete playthrough of the video, though. Or, sorry, the video game. Looked pretty good. Oh my gosh. Hey, MA, what a rare MA super chat. Thank you so much. MA with a gold boy says rip to the gay snakes. Rip to the gay snakes. Thank you, MA. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Thank you, MA. Appreciate you, baby. Shout out to MA, everybody. Good people. Thank you, MA. I love you. There's an IKEA, the infinite IKEA. There's an IKEA in my town that no one goes to. It's very weird. Every time I pass it, there's no cars at all in the parking lot. It's a big IKEA. It's very spooky. And it's been there for like a year. And I've walked right in front of it before, and it's just spooky. It looks spooky as hell. And I do not know why it's like that. It's in a very weird place, though. There's this like plaza in where I live, and it's in a great location, but for some reason, no one goes to it. Because the plaza is behind like all these fast food joints that line the road, so you can't even see the plaza. So I think that has something to do with it. So that's just me. We're 60 away from Snake. Right here at the end. I might go take a pee real quick. Keep it alive. Because I am about to die. I'm about to die, boys. About to die. The liminal space energy. Yeah, it's exactly like that. You want to see a picture? Okay, hold on. Look at this picture right here. So I couldn't go to the movie theater I normally go to because where's it at? Where the hell is it? Okay, maybe it's in text. So I couldn't go to the movie theater I normally go to see Spider-Man because it was sold out. So I went to this old theater that I used to go to in my 20s. And this place looked like they haven't remodeled or cleaned it in like 30 years. There was trash cans literally overflowing, like lining the walls, and just stuff everywhere. Trash everywhere on the floor. Like I was like stepping over like just popcorn buckets and popcorn and trash everywhere. And the bathrooms were so spooky. Like, look at this bathroom. It straight up looks like the back rooms. If you can see that. Doesn't that just look like the back rooms? Very spooky. That was the bathroom. It was completely empty and just one of the lights were flickering and it's yellow. Very spooky. Did a street get lost? Yes. Oh, well, almost. We're 60 away. All right, boys. I'm going to go pee real quick and then I'll raid old Cinny. Give me 2 seconds. We're going to pull up the music stylings of Alex Jones for like a minute and I'm going to go pee because I am going to die if I don't pee.
System, the company store, the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers scum. They're one giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed.
Okay, I feel better now. I was dying, brother. I was dying. All right, boys, we got 60 away from Naked Snake. We got close. But the Monday is a challenging day for the Snook. Monday is like when you're playing Metal Gear Solid on European Extreme. That's what it's like. And I'm so pissed. We got 60 away. We did good. All right, boys. Give some love to old Cinny. She's good people. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Hold on. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, Monday is the Snake Eater. That's a great way to put that, brother. Monday should be good. Or sorry, Tuesday should be good. Because I'm sure we're gonna have a vlog that will feed families tomorrow. And then Wednesday is up in the air. We'll see. You know, I don't know. Wednesday's kind of like my weird day. I got Monday. I kind of want to do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But we'll see. We'll see. Just depends, you know. I'll send you the 2 songs and I'll send. Wait, what 2 songs? What 2 songs? What the hell are you talking about? 2 songs. Tucson, Arizona? Is that what you're saying? 2 songs. Tucson? What songs? What are you talking about? What 2 songs? I don't know what that means. Damn you, Patrick. Damn you. Damn you. How could you? Tucson. Is that the song name? Alex Jones and Doobie. Oh, yeah, I can send those to you. What are you talking about? Of course I can. Hell yeah, brother. You had to send me your email, though. You got to send the email, brother. You can just DM it to me if you want. Oh, my gosh. The Doobie Doobie song I have pulled up because I just sent it to somebody like the other day. The Alex Jones one, I have to actually find it and then convert it to MP3 because I think I only have the video version. So, but yeah, I can do that. Doobie Doobie Doo, Doobie Doobie Doo, Doobie Doobie Doo. Shout out to Mr. Rene Galarza. I appreciate you over on Kick, buddy. We love you, buddy. We appreciate you. God, he's just posting his email in front of God and everybody over here. Patrick Power.
Doobie doobie
Oh,
doo.
sorry. Patrick Power.
Doobie doobie
What the hell? Patrick Power. My man. He's a man of his word. I love you, man. I appreciate you. My man. Thank you. Wait, let me hold on. Let me go to the actual chat and copy and paste your email because it won't let me click it on that one. All right, I got you, brother. Boop, 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 boop. Compose new email. Control V. All right, cool. Gotcha, boy. Thank you, Patrick Power. I love you, buddy, and I appreciate you. He technically got us 5 away, but we'll count it. He got us 5 away, but we're going to count it anyway because we're not bitches. Thank you. Appreciate you, Patrick Power. We're going to do some Naked Snake. Thank you so much for your love and your support, brother. Appreciate you. Shout out to Rakin. Shout out to Mr. Patrick. Shout out to Mr. Eric Hyas. Shout out to Kylie Gloff. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate you guys. MA even jumped on the board. I love you. Appreciate you. See me all the dick pics. Oh, you're going to get them. You're going to get mine personally. Okay? You're going to get personally my dick pics. All right, boys. It's time for Naked Snake. I love you. I appreciate you. Gosh. Art. Yeah, look at Art. Got him. Art got him. He got him. Look at him. He wants it to be real. Wants it to be real. Thank you, Art. I appreciate you, brother. And big shout out to Rockstar as well, jumping on the wagon as well. Appreciate you guys. All right. Let's do it to it, boys. We're doing it live. Thank you, Art. Thank you, Rockstar. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Patrick. Let's do some Snake for the boys. Oh, you want Spanish Snake? We're going to do Spanish Snake. You know what? Actually, I should probably just be doing Spanish Snake because once out of every 5 streams, some random channel will claim my stream for the Naked Snake. And it's not the original owners of Naked Snake. It's a random person that did a cover one time. It's weird. All right, here we go, boys. It's time for Spanish Snake. That one? Oh my God. 8 likes to 300, boys. Here we go. Cha-chi, sultry Spanish, stripper dollars.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
Here we go, boys.
What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Stay here in my time.
Mix that up.
Help me, nobody else.
My boy.
Cry. It's the way I fly to you. Stay. I'm still in a dream. Stay here. Stay here.
Here we go.
Someday you'll know the rain. Someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's your deal, the trial to survive. For the day
Oh my God.
we see the light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Stay here in my time. Help me, nobody else. Cry. It's the way I fly to you. Stay here. I'm still in a dream. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Still in a dream. Stay here.
Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for all your love, all your support. Freedom says your head is disproportionate to your torso. Yes, I have a giant head. It's true. It's a curse. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, my boys. Thank you guys so much. I love it. I appreciate you. Shout out to the boys, Mr. Rake and Mr. Patrick Power, Mr. Kylie Goff, all my boys, Eric ISMA, Art the Clown. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Many more, many more. Thank you for everything you do for your boy. Make sure you spam that like button on the way out. We're almost at 300. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Get the hell on it, doggone it. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate you. I love you. Say Camerade to Centivere when you see her. The streak is now 16 naked snakes in a row. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Shout out to all the boys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Get the hell on it, doggone it. I'm going to go eat me some ramen or something. No, I'm going to eat the real good. Hell yeah, that's what I'm going to eat. Watch my calorie intake, boys. Say Camerade in the chat when you see old Centivere. Give her some love. Give her some support. She's good-ass people. And tell her you love her. Tell her you love her. Stop talking. Stop talking. All right. Raid channel. Centivere. Boom. Got him. All right, I'll see you guys over there. I love you. I appreciate you. Get the hell on it, doggone it. See you tomorrow.